and YouTube. Although I was going to do
All
it on
right, all
Substack
right.
too.
Think we are live.
We're live.
Let's see. Gonna confirm it on YouTube. Yep, we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to TrendSpider Live. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We're here with Gary from DailyStockPick. Great to have you on here, Gary. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling and watching Tesla earnings. We got the market closing here in 3 minutes. So, Gary, feel free to introduce yourself, man. How's your day going?
I am good. I'm just trying to go live now on my Substack so that it emails out to subscribers that I'm live, even though
Sounds
they're going to be
good.
watching. They'll literally just be watching a screen of me. But
Okay,
yeah, hey,
that's
I'm
fair.
Gary from Daily Stock Picks. I do a daily live YouTube, but I'm really more known for the Spotify. Spotify keeps telling me, Mike, and I told you this when we met. I don't even know how many listeners I have. I have no idea, but they keep contacting me and they're like, hey, your program's getting a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm fairly popular. I'm a kind of a big deal, as they say in the what's that, Step Brothers movie? Or no, Ron Burgundy says
Kind
that.
of a big, yeah. Well, I
But
love it. Well, it's great to have you on, Gary. You have some great insights. You love the TrendSpider platform. I know you have your
I do.
4-hour algorithm that you use, that you give to your subscribers, that I know that you've been saying has really helped you double your portfolio over the last 5 years, you said. So
Oh, yeah. So what happened was, me and my buddy, we retired from working. I've had a long career of investing. I'm older than I look, and my highlights just hide my gray. So we both retired in our late 40s, and we essentially lost 40. It was January 2020. We lost 40 to 50% of our portfolio, and we never wanted to do that again.
in the COVID,
And
in the
so
COVID crash.
that was it, the COVID crash.
Yeah,
In fact,
yeah.
I decided to start trading oil during the COVID crash, and who
Whew.
knew it could go negative?
Oh
So
wow.
I
Yeah,
wound up,
yeah.
well, and I just wound up losing and losing, and we found TrendSpider, and this is the key. When I had TrendSpider and we were setting up TrendSpider and TradingView, I emailed TrendSpider. Uh, it was Jason, who's the ex-host here. He
Yep,
actually
yep.
was the one that wrote me back and helped us develop this 4-hour algorithm. And then Dan wrote me back, and it was the customer service. And I told you just before we joined, the reality is, I think TradingView still has yet to answer that question from July of 2020. So the customer service is what I
Yeah.
love about TrendSpider. Whenever that little contact us in the bottom right that you guys see, um,
Yep. Yep.
use
Yep.
it, use it. And Dan keeps
Yeah.
telling me, I keep selling the top tier of TrendSpider for people that don't know how to trade. And the reason I tell him is, like, your last summer sale, 52 trainings a year at
Yeah.
what,
It's crazy, right?
$140?
Yeah.
It,
That's
it
honestly, you're right. It's one of the top selling points. Like our customer service is actually amazing. You can go live on them, chat with them, ask them trading questions about the platform, really whatever. I mean, everyone that works here is a trader at heart, which is, it really shows throughout the platform, you know? And
It's amazing. And
yeah.
here, the 52 trainings a year, when you mock that down, okay? The reality of 52 trainings per year, I don't know if you still offer it, but I love that when you guys offer it, because just figure out 4 trainings per month. Cut that in half. Okay, cut whatever the cost is, cut it by 4. And that's what you're paying for per training session. And the reality is, go and take a golf lesson, go and take a piano lesson, go and take a tennis lesson. You are absolutely paying more per lesson for those professions that pay you no
Yeah.
money. This can
Yeah.
actually make you money.
And yeah, guys, I have a banner going on the screen right now. You can actually save 53% off of TrendSpider just for the length of this live stream using the link I just dropped in the chat and the link that's flashing on the screen. It's just trendspider.cc/YT live promo. So if you want to take advantage of that, definitely do it. It's pretty much the best deal you're going to get, 53% off of an annual plan. It doesn't get much better than that. But Gary, look at, we got Tesla earnings coming out in a second. We're not seeing a whole lot of movement right now, though. What do you think of Tesla overall?
So
I'll pull up Google.
I bought a Model 3 in September of
Nice.
2018. Go and look at the price there. I paid
Yeah.
I paid $60,000 for the car. Go and figure out, Mike, what that $60,000 would have been worth today. Um,
That's
I
funny. I
love
actually
it.
just bought a Model Y, a used
Oh,
Model Y though.
what year did you get?
2021.
Okay, I got a 2024.
Nice, nice.
eh,
Model 3, you said?
no, I have the 2024 Model Y because I traded in my 20 when they allowed me to
Got it.
transfer the full self-driving. I just
Yeah,
wound up buying a new car.
there you go.
I won't buy another car. I mean, you can say what you want about Elon Musk and his politics. The guy makes a great freaking car.
Yeah, I have no complaints so far. I mean, I used to not really be a fan of the whole EV cars and stuff with like how you have to charge them and whatnot. But I think as of recently, they've gotten really good. And I live in California. It just kind of, I mean, they're like the Hondas here in California. You see Teslas like literally more than these Hondas. Like it's crazy.
It's that way in New Jersey. It's that way here where I live in Atlanta.
Is it really? Yeah.
It's not it's again, I love the company. I don't expect them to like deliver a record amount of cars. I mean,
Hmm.
cars are irrelevant to this actual stock. If you're going to invest in this stock, my 4-hour algorithm, in fact, I can take a look at it right now because the performance of this is just it's one of the ones that I pride myself on. I back test it for 2 years because let's be honest, I want short term back testing because I just want to know how it trades. But
Hmm.
it returns 65% versus 16% buy and hold.
Oh, love it. Yeah,
Um,
I mean, the stock has been kind of flat. I mean, back here in what, late 2024, we had this rip and rally all the way up till the end of 2024. It came right back down, an inverse V. And then ever since, I don't know, like early 2025, it's gone up a little bit. And we've been kind of consolidating in a tight range, for the past few months at least. So we'll see. I mean, it has to pick a direction at one point. The fundamentals, though, their revenue has not been that good. Like their Q1 2025 revenue came in at 19
but
billion.
Mike, when have
Um,
fundamentals ever mattered with this company?
you're right. You're right. I mean, back in the day when they went profitable, that is when they went and started moving up, though. I'm pretty sure. If you look at the operating cash flow back in 2020, I think that's right around when they went profitable that it did
Well, if
start
you
pulling up.
go
But you're
to
right. You're right.
I've got a weekly chart up on my screen. Now,
Yeah.
by the way, just so everyone knows, I'm not sharing my screen, and the reason is because I'm a boomer. I'm older than Mike. Mike is way better at controlling this than I am. But you go back to let's see, it's November 2021. That's when
Yeah.
it peaked, and then it broke that in
Right here.
December, right around the election.
Right here. Yeah.
Stocks have memories.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't, if Elon can figure out this self-driving and AI is actually a good portion of this, I think you're going to see this one go back to those highs. Um,
Yeah, it definitely can. And we actually have this polymarket indicator up. It's, will Tesla launch a driverless robo taxi service in 2025? There's about, 5 months or so left in 2025. And the odds have been kind of going down. But I think on this earnings call, we'll probably get some insight into what's going on there because they did do the test in Texas not too long ago. I think it went relatively okay. Like there's a couple speed bumps and stuff like that.
do you have
Um,
full self-driving on yours?
I don't. No, I don't. I probably wouldn't use it, honestly. I don't know if I would honestly
Mike,
trust it yet, but
Mike, let me just give you a real time. I just drove to Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the vacation capital of the world.
yeah.
I went to college there with a couple of buddies and we were just playing golf. I drove from Atlanta there to there. Now I made 4 charging stops along the way. I think it was 4 or
Hmm.
5.
Yeah.
Um, it drove me the whole way.
That's insane. And
And
you
it
have to, but you
literally
have to
will
keep your
back
hands
you
on the
into
wheel, right?
well, it will yeah, officially, yes.
Yeah.
If you rest your hand kind of just, you know, think of when you got your hand on your dog so that she doesn't like yell too
Right.
much and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
not really petting. You're just kind of, massaging. That's the
Yeah.
kind of thing that you're in. Oh, you got a 1-minute chart up.
Yeah. I
I don't
just
I
pulled up
don't
the 1 minute. We
I
got a
don't
little bit
see
of movement. We got a little bit of movement going on.
I don't
Nothing
see them
insane
out
yet.
yet though.
Yeah, let's pull up Google real quick. Give Google some love. It's kind of funny because Google has their Waymo that's already pretty much been in service for like, I don't even know how long. I think over a year at this point. They got him in. They just started him in my city, and they've had him in San Francisco for a
Okay, there we
long
go.
time now.
Google beat by 9%.
Oh
They
yeah,
beat
let's
revenue
pull up
by
the news.
9%. They beat earnings per share by 7%.
Yep,
And it's going down.
that's classic markets.
It's search. It's focus. This for me. So when I pull up my Google chart on my 4 hour, and this is as good as I get it, just reading the 4 hour, I'm seeing this one. It is down. Let's see. It's down 2% at 186. There's support level at 171, which was old resistance, which we know turns into new support. There's also some support at 150, which, by the way, if you can get Google at 150, it's trading at 19 times earnings when the S&P is trading at 24 times earnings.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bargain. And don't tell, you're watching us on YouTube. Guess who owns freaking YouTube?
Yeah, yeah. I think YouTube is one of their best assets. I mean, so they have search, which has been it's been weird lately with AI. Everyone's saying AI is killing search. Do you have any opinions on that? Because
So
I think 60+% of the revenue comes from search advertising. So they
did
are
you
kind
get
of, yeah. Go ahead.
what's the new Perplexity browser? Is it Cosmo or something? I forget.
There's so many of them.
Yeah. It's amazing. I haven't gotten it yet, but the videos that I see on it, it's incredible. Now,
Is it?
does that take me away from Google? Not completely. I still use the Google Chrome. I'm on a Google Chrome browser right now. I still
Yeah.
go to Google for my main thing,
Yep.
but just to give like an idea of how I'm seeing this used, some of my fellow creators are out there and they're literally going to this Perplexity browser and they go into their YouTube studio, which is where you set stuff up. And they're saying, hey, I just uploaded this video. Can you type in all the description, put in the tags and optimize it for? And it goes and does everything for them.
Yep.
So I do think that search is probably, this is a company that has no competitors for the last 15 years.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
None. I mean,
I mean,
Yahoo.
they're in court being called a monopoly, and they might actually have to sell Chrome. That's a potential outcome of that lawsuit, which
I'm
is a
looking
big
at,
part of their business. Because they take a lot of data. That's where they get a lot of their data from is Google Chrome, and they use
I,
that to shape search.
I am known for my Apple play because I started buying Apple in 2004 and I just started selling those shares. So go and figure out what that might be worth with a nice, $20,000 investment back then. But the
Yeah.
reality of this is the way I knew to invest in Apple, the way I knew to invest in Amazon, the way I knew to invest in Google, in Netflix, all of those things, I use the products. And
Yeah.
so the reality of Google, if you have an Android phone, which by the way, shame on you because 50% of my portfolio is an Apple. So F you, you should have an iPhone, but I'm on an iMac. I mean, again, I'm an Apple household, but if you use an Android phone, there's no reason not to buy Google. The second thing is if you use Gmail, I mean, if you are
Yeah.
on Hotmail still, kudos to you because you should be buying Microsoft since they own Hotmail. But who the hell is emailing somebody with a Hotmail address now,
Yeah.
Mike?
Gmail, yeah, nobody. Gmail is the absolute only place you should be on email, to be honest. I think that's where just basically everybody is. I mean, YouTube is the go-to spot for online videos. Search is transforming. I still think people use search on Google search specifically instead of AI for a lot of things, mostly local businesses, finding stuff like that. But informational stuff, I don't know. I think it's definitely going to take a hit on Google search there. But I don't think there's a lot of money in those searches to begin with anyway. So maybe they'll be fine. Plus, they have their AI stuff going on
Their
search.
AI stuff just won the AI Olympics, by the way. Gemini just won the
Did
AI
it?
Olympics.
Oh, really? I know
Yeah. So
their video model's incredible. It's, oh my God, look at Tesla is absolutely ripping right now, by the
Tesla's
way.
ripping.
Yeah.
Tesla's ripping. Let's see. By the way, for earnings, it's up 2%. This isn't a plug. I'm not affiliated with them. I have no link to share for you. But Earnings Hub, I actually like Earnings Hub. Earnings
Okay.
Whisper, I hated. I think that's
Yeah.
the website.
Yeah.
Earnings
Yeah.
Hub is so much better.
Yeah. I hear that. Let me see.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at Tesla.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
let's
I
see.
don't have
So
them out yet.
Google, we got a double beat, it looks like.
I
And
don't
then
have Tesla
right
out
away.
yet.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see Tesla numbers either on our news widget as well. So I don't
Preliminary.
know. I
There we
mean,
go. 40 cents. So they met earnings per share revenues 22.5 billion versus 22.28. So they actually did beat on revenues. It looks like that's
you're talking
probably
about Tesla beat?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's not a confirmed news source. It's from my buddy Wolfie. Shout out to
Okay.
Wolfie
Yeah.
on Twitter. I'm on Spaces with him every now and then.
Nice. Nice.
But I can't find an official one yet.
Yeah, we'll see. Their earnings call
There
is
we
actually
go.
not till quite a
Oh,
bit.
Mike, they did beat. They beat revenue by 1% again, 22.5. And their estimate, the whisper number was 40 cents. The actual estimate was 35 cents. So they beat by almost 15% earnings per share. That's why you're seeing it go up.
Yep. Well, I mean, we saw Google be in there. What's they're up to now? They came down, but they're kind of going back up a little bit.
Mike, we're gonna buy the dip. I've been saying this on my podcast for probably since April. I mean, go and tune back. You can listen to the episodes.
Yeah.
We're in a buy the dip market. I mean, it's a clear buy the dip market. Clearly.
Yeah. If we pull up the SPY, I mean, we're at all-time highs.
Your generation has so much effing money on the sidelines, Mike, and I hope you're wealthy yourself.
Is it our generation?
It's listen, there was $1.5 trillion of money during COVID handed out, and most likely it's my generation that's being the degenerates that we are. We're ruining the world for everybody.
Well, you guys got all the real estate, that's for sure.
I was on with Austin Hankowitz, and he keeps yelling that I own a house. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to buy my second one. What's the problem here? You can't afford one?
I won't be buying a house anytime. If they drop the rates, we'll see. But like, yeah, I'm not. I mean, in California, like, no way.
Mike, I lived in California for 10 years, and I moved out. I moved out when I was 33. And my accountant literally told me, he goes, that was the best decision you'll ever make, just based on the taxes alone. But I miss it.
I know.
California is just a great. Take your Tesla to the new Tesla diner. Have you seen that one?
I've heard of it. Is there a new one? It's in LA though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Northern California, but I'll probably go down there at some point.
Road trip.
I'll check it out. Look at this. Tesla is moving.
How much? Maybe Elon said he's backing out of. The only thing you have to worry about Tesla, and it will happen on the phone call, they will ask about the politics, and you don't want Elon in politics. You want him sleep, and he said it. He is sleeping currently on the factory floor, which is prime Elon. That's where you want him. As a
100%.
shareholder, if he puts out that he's sleeping on the factory floor, you basically buy in. And FYI, the day that he said that he's sleeping on my 4-hour algorithm got you in at $310. So you're welcome to everybody in my audience who has the 4-hour algorithm. It got you in. Literally, it was, let's see, it was
at what price? 310?
July 11th, 310.
July 11th.
310 was the buy.
Where is that? July, right down here.
Yeah,
on this little jump up right here. Very nice.
I'm telling you, the 4-hour algorithm times things so freaking well. It's so good. Oh, by the way, I've got to whip this out. For Dan, your CEO.
Yep.
He sent me some swag. So
love it. I need to get me a TrendSpider hat. That is awesome.
I've got 2 of them. So maybe the white one, maybe the trucker hat looks better. I don't know. Let's put it on. So Dan, shout out. I could use a shirt whenever you have like, sweat repelling shirts that go on, or a jacket. I've just gotten into, if you want to sponsor my golf game, send me a golf bag. I'll take you out on the course with me.
Oh man. Love it. Yeah. TrendSpider merch. I think Yeah, hopefully it comes back. I don't think we have any on our website right now, but
I'll tell you, Tesla, let me look real quick. What's Wall Street's estimates on Tesla?
we
Wall
can actually
Street,
I have an indicator right here that'll tell us on the chart. If you haven't used this indicator, it's pretty sweet. It has the average, the top, and the bottom line estimates. So
oh,
we got an analyst saying Tesla to $20. What is this? 2019. Then we got a guy saying to 500, and then the average is right here in the
30,
middle.
I have it at 305.
Yeah, that's about it's right under the average. I can drop a link for that too, the analyst estimate indicator. I'll drop it in the chat. It's honestly pretty awesome. Super basic indicator, but super just easy and effective, like just to see what people are expecting for stocks, or the analysts, obviously. Let's check out what they're saying on Google. On Google, kind of same thing. The average is a little bit above where we're currently trading at. Looks like at around 200 right there. 199 is the
I have it at
average.
203 is the average.
Yeah, yep. Sounds about right. We got the average and the median right here, and they're usually about pretty close. So,
Listen, you've got downside on Tesla. If you're listening to the monkeys, and I call the analysts monkeys because these guys have no clue what they're doing, by the way. They throw into some Excel spreadsheet how many cars the Tesla is going to sell, and
yeah,
that's it. So you've got down. They're not including the AI. I think I paid initially like $2,000 for my full self-driving. I think he stuck me for an additional 5,000 over the years. But I was able to transfer it. So that's at 95% profit margin currently, I think. So if he
yeah,
starts selling full self-driving, he did do something tricky. I will tell you, and I hate when he does this, Mike. You're going to see this. So when we first got full self-driving, I think it was called autopilot, and
yeah.
he targeted autopilot and he sold us autopilot. And
Right.
then all of a sudden, full self-driving came out. And so that's when he stuck me for the extra $5,000 for the upgrade kind of thing.
Interesting.
He's now calling it full self-driving supervised.
Yeah.
So I
Well, that
think
was a
he's going to
law.
release I think he's going to release an unsupervised one, which, by the way, your boy here is going to fucking pony up. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't curse. But I'm
Sorry.
going to pony up like 20, 30 grand. And I know your CEO, he's got the Cybertruck. Dan's got the Cybertruck.
Yep. Yep. He does.
I think he's got full self-driving on that Cybertruck
I
too.
wouldn't doubt it. You know, you can get a subscription for it too. I think they can sell it in your car for like I think it's like 100 a month or something.
Mike, here's the idea for your little road trip. I know you just moved, but you got time on your hands.
Yeah.
Go and subscribe to Full Self-Driving. Take it down to Southern California. Go to the Tesla diner. You'll meet friends. It's a road trip. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for sure. For
Get
sure.
my 4-hour algorithm. Make $1,000 over the
Yeah.
next couple of days on that thing.
Gotta show me those. Yeah, we gotta get that on the store, man. We'll get on the store soon. That way you can all import it.
Yeah, although that's why people sign up through me. So I'm still ambivalent about it, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you.
It's a proven track record. That's the key is I have been trading on this one for a long, long time. And in this
Nice.
meme stock craze, Mike, do what we were saying. The Wall Street bet stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I was actually just looking at the watch list over here. By the way, guys, yeah, on TrendSpider, you can actually pull up if you go up to your watch list and type Wall Street bets. You can see the top mentioned stocks in Wall Street bets. Automatically, it's based on an algorithm that our guys built. You can see what's being top mentioned in the last 14 days or 30 days or 7 days. Let's go to the 14 days one. And let's see, we've got Tesla's on there, of course. I'm sure there's tons of people, gambling on Tesla earnings right now. If they're buying options, it's probably not looking super great at the moment because it hasn't really gone anywhere yet. But
The
let's see what
DGens
else.
are doing 0-day options. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Guys
yeah.
like Brandon who just joined. Brandon's doing 0-day options. He just chatted in here. I know that guy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing 0-day
Awesome.
options for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He loves
Yeah.
TrendSpider. I know that.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, I was looking through some of these stocks earlier. What do we got else on here? We got SKLZ. This was an old Kathy Wood stock. I guess, I mean, all these meme stocks are just popping off recently. Look at this.
Isn't that a Chinese?
Skills. I don't remember if it
Hold
was
on,
Chinese.
let me look at the
But I
description.
mean, look at this. The peak was 925. They've probably had a bunch of reverse splits way down in the dumps, but all of a sudden now, I mean, look at the revenue just declining every single quarter, but all of a sudden now it's up 155%. What else do we got
Oh,
over
it's a
Clove?
mobile game platform in the United States, Israel, China, Malta,
Wow.
and internet. I mean, this is just what's the market cap? $122 million.
Oh, yeah.
There
Yeah,
are
it was.
Waffle House locations that make more money than that entire company.
Yeah. So it's just crazy stuff going on right now. Like you said, companies with basically no revenue are just popping off again. I don't know. It's kind of cool for the markets, but at the same time, like it's kind of hype. But at the same time, I don't know how long it's going to last for. And this is the kind of stuff that does not happen at market bottoms, more so tops of the markets, right? Like,
By the way, Mike, my 4-hour algorithm on skills, it
what's it
got you in
saying?
April 11th at $4.11, got you out on June 16th with a 48% gain, got you back in June 20th at 632, got you out on July 15th with a 7% gain. It just got you in this morning at $8.03.
Interesting. This morning you exited. Interesting.
No, entered.
Oh, enter. Oh, you're back in. Okay. Okay.
Back in, it's back in play. So
Awesome.
here's the back test for the last 2 years, Mike. So if you held this stock and you just bought it 2 years ago and held it, you've lost 28.3%. If you traded it over 24 months, there's 26 positions, you've made 30%.
Not
That's a
bad.
big difference.
Take it over losing 28%. That's for sure.
This is your road trip, Mike. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
making money for
yeah,
your
yeah.
road trip
Gotta
on
get on
skill.
that. Uh, this is an interesting one. Corsair, yeah, it's not doing a whole lot. BlackBerry,
Oh
remember
God.
this one? This one was a crazy meme stock back in the day. And I remember, have you seen DNUT, DNUT? It was popping off yesterday and
These
today.
nuts?
Yeah, yeah,
Have I
Krispy
seen these
Kreme.
nuts?
Yeah, that's why it's a meme stock. I don't know who decided to give the ticker DNUT for Krispy Kreme, but it worked. Well, kind of. The stock has done absolutely terrible since IPO.
So
But
I've
what?
got a 1-hour stock battle that I put in my newsletter this morning. I shared this with everybody. So whether you subscribe to my thing or not, and DNUT, which was funny, DNUT got you in at $3.13 on July 16th. So I used this one for Open Door
Oh
because
yeah,
I published it last week. The 1-hour battle, and this is just a 1-hour, battle. It gets you in when the MACD crosses up, and then there's an exit involved. But on a 1-hour chart, it got you in July 14th, and it ran up 366%.
yeah.
I
This one's
posted
been
about this last
insane.
week when it gapped up at $2.76. This got you out with like a 200% gain.
Yeah, this one has been wild. I don't know what's going on with Open, but it's definitely, I guess you could call it, the GME of 2025 so far, right? I think it's been that most hype one. By the way, I was actually going to do this. Let's open the stock market map and let's plot all these in here and see what is the highest performing one. Let's see. So on this
Shall
map,
we?
I have the top mentioned 14 days like we were looking at, and then you can customize it. So on the horizontal axis, we got 7-day change, vertical is 30-day change, and then the bubble size is market cap. So basically everything all the way to the right is going to be the highest performing in the last 7 days. And then all the way up top is 30 days. And actually Tilray is way up top for the last 30 days. That's interesting. We're looking at that. And what were we just talking about? Open. I don't
Is
know if
Open
Open
even
is in
on
this one.
there? I think that was a short squeeze, but it had to be on
Yeah.
Wall Street Bets.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just not in this specific time frame because it's actually been climbing for a while now, hasn't it? Not a
Yeah, and
while.
here's what and this is funny. There are actually legitimate analysts that are on Twitter, and they've got more than 4 followers, so I call them legitimate, you know, if they have
Yeah.
more than 4.
Yeah.
But there are guys out there who are calling for, and this is why I call analysts monkeys. They have actual like Excel spreadsheets that put open at $83 a share. And the reason they say that is because they say it's following the Carvana model. And Carvana was actually investing in depreciating assets
Right.
versus Open Door is doing houses, which are appreciating assets. So I don't know. Take that for what it's worth. I would still trade this one on nothing less, nothing more than like a 2 or 3 hour candle, whatever you can get
Yeah.
on TrendSpider.
No, I'd agree. I'd agree. I just pulled up the analyst estimates indicator. We got him at a $1.20. It looks like is what most people are saying.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about this one, but I mean, you just got to trade it. If anything, like the fact that it's like popping up on Wall Street bets, I don't know. It's going to be super crazy, super volatile. Like you said, smaller time frames is probably what you want to be looking at. Get in and out, secure that profit while you can, because man, like how much is this down from the top? Like you had riddance to anyone that got in at 5, down 58% in the last
Who's the
2
guy
days.
who's
Like,
buying at $5?
yeah, you
I
know, you
mean,
got
by the
this.
way, in the past, before I joined TrendSpider, when I was trying to do this,
Yeah.
I mean, and I guarantee you, there are people who are listen to my audience and just tune in for the first time on my podcast. They're probably buying at 5. They're thinking
Yeah.
it's going
I mean, yeah.
forever.
You already know there's a bunch of retail up in that wick right here that just heard it from their friend. They went on their broker, bought it, no idea what's going on, and then half their money is gone almost instantly. It's good learning. I mean, everyone has if you're a beginner, I mean, you got to
Wait,
learn
is that
somehow, right?
Cleveland Cliffs on
Yeah.
Wall Street Bets? I just saw it right
CLF.
under
Yeah.
Tilray, the little bubble.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that one. That it kind of looked like.
Whoa.
Whoops.
So I have what I call the core portfolio. It's on Savvy Trader and it's out there in the open. And it's basically like 34, 35 names, somewhere around there of stocks that I like. And it's stocks that you can typically just buy and hold. This one over time has just decayed down, but it's pretty much the American Steel Company that provides all the auto companies, their steel and stuff.
Right. Right. I remember this one a little
Yeah,
bit.
and so I've been calling out that there was support at 776. It broke that support, but I said, this is the problem is
It's
I
pretty
don't think
close.
that's the end of it. And the only way that I got that 7076 was that was when it was trading in February of 2020, prior
Yep.
to COVID. When the
Yep.
world shut down, the market said this is worth $7 right before the world shut down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And charts have a memory. Think of it as a memory card. They have a memory. So that's always going to provide you some support level as to where it should be going. Now, my 4-hour algorithm on this one, and this is crazy, got you in on June 26th at $7.46. You're up almost 60% on that play right now.
Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you got in on these meme plays, like congratulations, like, cause you got in at the right time. You got to really, if you get in the right time with these, you can make some money for sure.
I
For
was having a
sure.
discussion with my buddy Ed, who's on Substack with me. He's the options oracle on Substack. The
Yeah.
guy just kills it on options. And he's scared of meme stocks. I'm scared of options. He's scared of meme stocks.
I don't blame him. I mean, options on meme stocks, that's a crazy one. But I mean, the percentage gain, that's where Wall Street Bets was born. You know, that's why we have this automated watch list, because just how crazy it can get. I mean, if you're playing with small amounts of money, it can be fun. You know, it's basically like a casino, like literally Wall Street Bets. So
Mike, I think it's my entire audience that's joining us, by the way, because
love it.
the chat's filled with my
I
audience.
love it. I love it.
Azir, Anat, don't insult monkeys. Monkey Man didn't want us insulting monkeys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's awesome. Olga's
is
on her like
Tesla doing?
10th cup of coffee by this time.
Oh, yeah.
Wendy's here. Yeah, my entire audience is joining us. But
Awesome.
is
Glad to have.
Tesla's down now?
Yeah. Google, I mean, it moved a little bit, but not a whole ton. I think the Google earnings call is actually starting. The Tesla one's not going to be till like another hour and a half, I think. So we probably won't even get to that.
Yeah, Google's live right now.
If we want, we can stream that. I don't know if people want to see the Google earnings call or not.
Mike, they're tuning in for personality here.
Exactly,
You don't go to an
exactly.
earnings call.
Yeah. I mean, the Tesla one is hype. That one I would probably put on because, but
that's
the Google
Elon
one,
telling reporters to what did he tell Disney when they pulled their advertising? I think he said F off.
Who did what?
I think when Elon bought Twitter and Disney pulled their advertising, and Andrew Ross Sorkin asked Elon on stage, "What do you think of them pulling?" And he said, "Fuck you."
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, so he could be worth listening to for sure. Definitely is. Speaking of Disney, how are they doing these days? I'm curious.
120.
Phenomenal.
120. I'm telling you, anything under 120 is a gift at this point. It was announced today. They may be buying the NFL Network and the Red Zone channel for $2 billion.
It's already on ESPN. They already have ESPN.
Yeah. Well, it's ESPN that's actually buying.
Right. So yeah.
That will make such a sports dominant player. And remember, ESPN is starting to launch their standalone. So I am a former cable executive, Mike. So I worked for Time Warner Cable. I worked for Cox Cable. I will tell you the insider secret. So back when I was working for these companies, and this probably is going to get me canceled by these guys. I'm never going to get rehired after this. But the reality of it is we were paying somewhere near, I want to say $15 for the ESPN and Disney suite. It might have been as much as like $18. That's whether you watched it or not, because they required us as the cable company to put us on put them on basic cable. Now what ESPN is doing is they're charging people that want to watch sports $30. That's the retail price, because typically, as the cable company, we got like a 50% discount. Yeah, that's going to be a huge moneymaker. And I think you're going to see a lot of people disconnect cable and go over to that specific bundle.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. Like cable, I don't know. I'm not bullish cable at all. Like I haven't had cable. I think my roommate has cable, so I technically have it, but I haven't had cable in years. I mean, I just use the streamers. I use YouTube. Like, yeah, not bullish cable at all.
My parents still pay for the DirecTV boxes, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah. I mean, it could be cool for sports, but like you're saying, like even sports are transitioning out of cable, and you can get them at so many places now. Like, Disney has the ESPN. They have all their bundles. I mean, they got the Hulu. What else did they have?
I'm an NFL guy, and I think there are 10 games this year that are streaming only. In fact, I think there's more than that, because that's just special ones like the Netflix Christmas ones. Then you've got all the Thursday night games on Amazon. I think the season opener is YouTube exclusive this year, streaming.
Wow.
So,
you said YouTube?
YouTube. Well, remember, Google has the Sunday Ticket now. And so they're in with NFL. And so now they decided, for the Thursday night opener, they're going to stream it on YouTube. Now, I think it's free on YouTube. I don't think you need YouTube TV.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, YouTube TV. I have YouTube Premium, but not YouTube TV.
Oh, so you don't watch commercials when you watch my podcast
no.
on YouTube?
No. Yeah,
I don't get ad revenue from you.
Yeah, but they must pay something out since I pay them, or they just pocket it.
Oh yeah, no, they pay. I think they give me when you like somebody with premium tunes into my show or your show even. I mean, TrendSpider's got to get some ad revenue. I don't know if you guys
we disable it. We don't run ads.
Oh
yeah,
you are giving Dan. Let's give away another TrendSpider. Turn on ads, and we'll use that money to give away a TrendSpider subscription.
Yeah, I don't know. But look at someone called on the chat. Chipotle is absolutely dying right now. It looks like
earnings.
Yeah, it looks like sales missed, and I think EPS was right on target.
4-hour algorithm, by the way, got you out on July 15th at $56. So you're welcome to everybody that was buying burrito stuff.
Not a bad time to get out. Not a bad time to get out. But this is actually this is a crazier move than Tesla and Google so far, down 10%.
But that just puts it, let me see, the price is at 47. I think you're going to get down to 43. If you go to the weekly chart, the 200-day is right at 43.
Let's see.
Throw in a 200-day 200-week SMA. It's right there. I mean, it's literally right there. So you got to turn on your after hours.
Well, the weekly doesn't work. I can use the daily.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The weekly, it flicks it off. But yeah, if we look, it's trading at 47.75, which is...
Yeah, you're right. I don't see it on mine either.
Yeah, it's like right here. It's right at this, I'll draw a horizontal line for us. It's basically right at this pivot level right there. So that's an interesting spot to buy the dip, I guess.
Well, there is June 19th, 2023. And I love using previous all-time highs where you see a pullback. And on this weekly, if you go back to June 19th, 2023.
Oh, 2023.
June 19th, 2023. You're on a daily, I think, aren't you?
No, this is weekly. This is weekly.
Oh, okay.
So
June 19th, 2023.
Yeah, it's right around this area, 40-ish.
Yep.
Yeah.
And look at how that lines up kind of with the 200-day. And again, Mike, you're the technical trader. I'm just a guy that tries to give people, hey, what do I see on this chart and what do I look at?
Yeah.
I look for previous all-time highs where it kind of sat there and then pulled back and took off. And I like to use that as, okay, if it reaches that level, because remember, stock charts have memories. I'll look at that and say, okay, if it's a quality business with good management, good profits, good product, which by the way, I do not like Chipotle rice. I hate that. What do they put in there? I forget.
You said the rice?
Yeah, the rice. They put some kind of spice in the rice. I can't stand it.
They have cilantro on the white rice.
That's I can't stand that.
Oh, you have that gene where it tastes like soap?
Give me Moe's. Moe's is my go-to. Don't give me Chipotle. So I will never own this stock, and it's for that reason.
That's fair. That's fair. I do love some Chipotle. I mean, it's the cheapest. It's probably the cheapest thing to eat these days, and it's actually pretty damn healthy. You know, you got chicken and rice, can't beat it.
And beans.
Beans.
Skip the cheese, and you're perfectly fine. Now, D-Man down here is asking, Mike, just so you know, Nader and I gave away a free TrendSpider subscription during the summer sale. And the person, the douchebag that actually won, never emailed me back. I gave him until Friday. So this person like literally missed out on what, $2,500 kind of, a cash equivalent. Yeah. It was the top tier with all the trainings.
Oh, wow.
So I've been telling my audience that we're going to pick another winner. I will pick another winner. We just haven't figured out. And by the way, Mike is not even involved with that. It's Nader that's involved with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were going to do it live today, but nah, I said no.
I don't know who would pass up on that. It's an L. But
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, look at it. We got Google actually moving back up here. From the bottom.
I'm telling you, that is a buy the dip stock. When it dips down like that, just get it and don't sell it. I tell people all the time, when I started trading, you had to pay $50 to actually call a broker on the phone.
Yep.
You didn't have computers. You didn't have any of that.
Yep.
Just buy this company and forget it. Pay yourself a $50 commission on this. This is a $250 company. Now, the problem with that theory is that if you bought this a year ago, you haven't made any damn money. Literally a year, it's been dead money.
For sure. Honestly, a lot of the Mag 7 Loki has been like that. So is like Microsoft. Microsoft's been doing a little bit better. They're at all-time highs, but it's still not up a whole lot. Like we're at 192, like you said, it was the top back in 2024, literally a year ago today. We were sitting at the same price, and then we hit it again. We came back down. So who knows? Who knows? They've had all that lawsuit news that's really just been keeping it down. And
Mike,
I
I'll
think
tell
that
you.
lawsuit, it's supposed to end here. I don't know if it was this year or next year, but it could be a catalyst once that ends for a
My
move.
portfolio is Mag 7. I mean, that's what made me my money. That's what probably will. And I'll learn that the lesson the hard way. I'll tell you, Apple, I think it's $260 stock. Don't give up on 2 billion handsets. I mean, that's the key. 2 billion handsets are out there. And if
Yeah.
you can't tell me that a company with that much cash can't get something in play. Now, are they going to miss it? Maybe. But the reality is people will catch up and Apple will integrate something into their system and they'll just do it better.
Yeah.
Like,
They've been really, really lagging with AI, though, I will say. That's the one
okay, give me
thing I
your
think that's holding
technical
them
look
back.
at Apple because you give me your technical look and then I'll
Let's
give you
see.
mine.
Let's see. Let's see. Pull up Apple here. I mean, they just bounced off the 200-day SMA. That's always a good buy point,
Do
but
you own Apple?
I don't. I'm not an Apple fan. I mean, so I use Apple, like you're saying. Everyone uses an Apple phone. I do love their product, but I don't think they're gonna have a lot of growth. What are they trading at, like on a price to earnings basis here? They're
30.
trading at 30, so that's not bad. I mean, they're a solid company. I just don't see a lot of growth coming from Apple anymore.
I think it's
Um,
5% year over year on the
like
revenue.
Yeah, like back, let me pull it up. But back, when I was growing up, which was, early 2000s, like I would be like, everyone would be like, oh, what's Apple going to release next? But now,
Like when you were 12 years old, why weren't you buying Apple stock then?
dude, that's a great question. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I should have been. Well, let me pull up this revenue. But yeah, see the revenue. I mean,
Yep.
it's been up and to the right, but you see in the reports out here, they've had some misses. It's just been mostly stagnant, I feel like their growth phase is probably gone. Like they're growing incredibly well,
What iPhone do
obviously
you
through
have?
I think it's the 12. I don't know. I think it's the 12. That
Damn.
sound right? They're 14. I don't even know what they're on, to be honest. Like I don't even care anymore. It's the same thing. I just got to have one that was made in
Listen,
the last couple of years.
I will tell you, I am fully out of touch because at this age and this level of kind of money and the wants that I have, I live a
Yeah,
very like meager life, but I better have good Apple products. I'm on a 13 Pro. The
nice.
16 came out last year, so the 17 is coming out. I
Yeah.
haven't
Okay.
seen a
Oh
need
wow.
to upgrade, but I will
Yeah.
upgrade this cycle.
Well, the only thing they have coming for them is the Apple AI.
Mhm.
That's is only available on the new phone. So maybe that's a good move on them. I don't know. Maybe they'll be able to push it pretty well.
Here's
One of what I think I'm pretty excited for though is the race for like augmented reality glasses, like what Meta's doing with their glasses. I think Apple could kill it in that portion for sure.
and they
Um,
just bought the rights for F1.
did they
Get ready
really?
to watch F1 with glasses on.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the new phone, honestly, is just people are going to have their glasses on, then it's never going to be not on them. Like everyone's on their phones these days constantly, right? But just wait till I think they put them in the glasses form and literally you're looking at it all day. And
Yeah.
you're going to be able to Google stuff or whatever. You're going to be able to search stuff just by looking at it, buy stuff on Amazon, like sitting in the store. So I don't know. I think whoever wins that race will be good. Meta's been pretty good at it with their Meta glass. I don't think the Meta glasses are that great, but they do have
Do you
the
have a
headset.
pair?
No, I've tried them on, but they just don't. They're just not there yet. It's
Yeah.
still too early. There's not. I don't think there's really a whole lot of use yet. I
I
have
watch
used
a
the Meta headset though, like the gaming one.
I watch a guy who does lawn care on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a lawn geek. I mean, I'm
Nice.
older. When you get your own house, Mike, you care
Yeah,
about your lawn.
yeah, for
But
sure.
he uses the Meta glasses while he's mowing the lawn, and I'll sit there and watch it for like an hour. I mean, I will literally just there and
That's
watch him
awesome.
like on his zero turn motor, just kind of turn around and cut grass.
Yeah.
So I'm there with you. I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot more. My girlfriend will walk into the room when I'm watching people cut grass, and she goes, "What's wrong with you?"
That is awesome. That is awesome. I
Yeah.
love it
At
though.
least I'm not the guy who claps when the plane lands. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one thing. Do not be the guy that claps when the plane lands.
That's hilarious.
Hey, so
Uh,
let me ask you something. One thing that I really like to do, and I know I probably don't use TrendSpider as much as I should for things
mhm,
like this. But one thing I like to do at the end of each day is go over to FinViz because I grew up
mhm,
using FinViz. I love
mhm.
FinViz. It's just something that I do. But I love to see the biggest movers in the S&P each day. Now,
Biggest movers just on a percentage change.
just on a percentage change. Like today, it's Lamb Wesson. It's one of my favorite companies. It's GE Vernova is in the second. But I just don't have a great way of like pulling that up on TrendSpider to see
Um,
the full like list. Just
yeah, it should
like
be easy. Let's see. Let's take a look. So I pulled up the scan roll at a condition group. And so I have it searching for one in the S&P 500.
okay.
And then we'll do price. Let's see. Price. And we'll do so intraday change. So we'll do daily. And we'll do the close is greater than price daily open by at least what percent are you searching for?
Let's say 5%. Anything we're
Okay.
up 5% or more, because one of the big sayings on my podcast is any reaction is an overreaction. And
Hmm.
so then just sort it by the change percentage once it's done.
Yeah, it's right here. We got them. We got T. Wait, T. That's a 0.910. So it's I don't know why this one. Oh, I have after hours data on. So this one actually was a big mover from open to close, and you can search for however you want from like bottom of the candle to the top, open to close. You can search from yesterday's close to today's close. This one is
This
just
is
for
why I tell people, by the way, sign up for that top tier with the training with
yeah,
TrendSpider, because literally that question that I just asked you is a one-on-one training session where
yeah,
a product expert like you will go through. Oh, that's easy. It ain't easy for me, Mike.
yeah.
This
No,
is
I hear you.
something I
I hear
want.
you. It takes some time to get used to it, but I mean, like you said, with our trainings, you can ask anything. We'll build it for you guys. Like I'm not even the customer support team probably knows the platform way better than me too, but you know, I'm getting there. I can do stuff like this. This is actually a really nice list though. I like this. We got a power gap right here on GEV.
GM's a $50 stock. Do not buy it at 53. Buy it at 49. It will come
Yeah.
back down.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. GM is
Matt,
one of those that hasn't gone anywhere for years.
yeah. GM and AT&T, those are traps. That's like Target. Target is the biggest trap. I
You
stopped
think?
shopping at Target. I sold Target. It was perfect timing,
Oh
but I
yeah.
sold Target. And that's that. Somebody asked me about CVS this morning on my on YouTube. And I said, CVS, it doesn't excite me. I've lost more money in healthcare than I know what to do with. And so I don't do healthcare typically. But then I started reading into it and I'm like, hey, maybe it makes sense. And here's the thing I always tell people, I get more wrong than I get right. But the reality is the ones that I get right tend to move big. And so the
There you go.
position size on things is huge. Oh, we're publishing this?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
why not? I figured I'd give you a link to it.
I love this. See, I need to come on live more so I can start doing this kind of stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
Mike, give me this.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. Let me close this. I'll drop it in the chat. Um,
Oh,
I'll
Mile
say,
means it's dailystockpick.substack.com.
yeah, you can find Gary's links in the
They're in the
description as well.
description. There's a
Yep.
link tree there with everything.
That's S&P 500 movers
I
plus
think I think I
5%.
got a new fan. So thanks, Mike. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
of course. I'm sure we have a lot of new fans over here too, thanks to you. It looks like we got all your audience
I
in
think
here
half
saying,
these people subscribe to your platform. I keep
"Oh, I
telling
bet."
them to
Yeah.
bookmark and set alerts for Mike because he comes on here.
Yeah.
I'm in almost every one of your lives in the audience.
Yeah, no, I
I
see
love
you
it.
there. I see you there. I love the support.
I love it. I'm a big
Oh,
fan. I
yeah.
mean, Mike and I have had some offline conversations too. and the guy just knows what he's doing. So obviously, just look at any of the videos that you guys put out.
I
And by the way,
appreciate it.
one of the greatest follows on Twitter is Dan Ushman. I mean, you
Oh
can,
yeah.
he posted a stock the other day that I think it's gained me like 30%.
Which one are
And
you
he just
talking
said, "Hey,
about?
this," I forget which one it
Is it
was. It was
ABCL maybe or
no,
OUST he's been on?
OUST. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's been a good one, huh? Yeah, he has some great stock picks, dude. Look at this.
Dude, there's a reason this guy, founded TrendSpider.
Yep.
He knows
Yeah.
what
No,
he's
he is a
doing.
great follow. He is a great follow. Yeah.
Well, and I
Definitely.
asked him today, he posted that he's addicted to these gummies. And I said, gummies or Taco Bell? Because I don't know how that guy is still surviving the way he eats and stuff, but I love it. I mean, I'm such a big fan of his on Twitter.
I love it.
So,
Yeah. No, he's awesome. Great CEO. Great
yeah.
CEO. No complaints about Dan at all. Love that guy.
Okay, so we got the top movers. That's typically one that I go to at the end of the day. That's
Yeah.
usually my go-to just to see. I mean, Lamb& Weston was the biggest winner today at 16%. GE Vernova, go and take a look at that chart, Mike.
Yeah.
GEV is the
GEV is,
symbol.
yeah. It's a great, look at that. Oh, they had, is that earnings? Yeah. It looks like earnings.
Earnings
Yeah.
up like
This
it was
morning?
up.
Yeah. It
It
was
was
this
up
morning.
14% today. When I first saw the earnings, I said, "Good God, I'm never going to get a chance to buy this one ever again."
I know, right? That's really how it feels sometimes. But sometimes those are the ones that just buy and ride the wave. But I think we kind of missed it. I mean, they had this little like almost cup and handle formation right here. The time to buy would have been obviously as low as you can, but this probably initial breakout, and now it's gonna have a power earnings gap tomorrow. So I mean, not in yet. I don't know. It's hard
So
to
what would you do with a candle like that on a daily basis? Do you typically run away from something like that, or do you run towards it?
so that's a power earnings gap, right?
Yeah,
So
I love gaps. And
theoretically,
I
you
say
would,
everybody,
yeah,
like the old widows at the pool in Del Boca Vista down in Florida,
yeah,
they run
yeah,
towards the guys who are spreading their legs and they got the gap in their bathing suits.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, obviously you'd want it to get in before that, but the idea with the power earnings gap is that the earnings are good, they come out, it gaps up, everyone's loving it, right? And the idea is that it's going to continue to go up because people are slow to buy, institutions are still accumulating, and they're going to have to do so over time. So it'll eventually, fade up over time. But what you could do also, if you don't want to, buy into the hype, I guess, is wait for the first pullback after the gap. You know,
By the way, one on your screen, BKR,
yeah,
that house. I just did a scan for Powers earning gap.
yep.
There you go.
Yeah, we actually have that scan too.
Yeah,
Power gap.
I'm a subscriber of it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Your
Let's see what else
store
we
is
got on.
awesome. If anybody in the audience doesn't go to your store on like a weekly basis and just
It's
freaking download the free stuff that you guys give, it's
it's
awesome.
it's pretty much all free except for like some of the sponsored stuff. Yeah, I'll drop a link to the TrendSpider store. It actually is incredible, and we're out building it every day. Like it's part of my job just to put stuff in that store. So it's always evolving. There's only going to be more stuff. Um, so let's see what we got in here.
Ooh, Lucid
Joby.
pullback.
This one has been insane. Some Joby
Oh,
lately. This one's based here in San Jose.
go
It's
and look at
flying
UAVS.
drones. Yeah.
UAVS.
Yeah. Oh, UAVS is another one. And so is Archer.
Yeah. We're in a drone war with China. And boy, that one looks horrible, but just pull up and just do a percentage move on that one from like the
Oh,
lows on
yeah.
that candle.
Yeah. Yeah. This one's
I mean,
crazy. Look at that. It's at the 200-day SMA.
I know. I
I
know.
don't know. What is this? Oh, yeah. It's up like 192% from
I
that
know.
low.
I know.
But if
It
you
doesn't
zoom
look
out, I
impressive
mean,
with the candles, but
can't
it
even
is.
see it. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
Look at
Uh,
that. And this one, I remember trading this one during COVID. Look at that run from 2020 to
oh, yeah.
2021.
Yeah. Insane.
That is when we traded that one.
3,000%, give or
Yeah.
take.
By the way, that was part of the meme crew.
Oh,
That
yeah.
stock.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about like Open Door up 400%. That's nothing.
I
The
know.
meme crew is
That
like
2020
3,000%.
dude, all that free money that was injected into the market in 2020, 2021, I don't think we'll ever see that stuff again. I mean, I don't know I don't remember. GME was absolutely insane. What did they get up to? What percentage gain?
I sold out early, by the way.
Oh my God, 8,500%.
And
Like,
remember, Roaring Kitty was doing 0-day options during this
yeah.
time.
Oh man, those were fun times. Those were fun times.
Were you trading back then?
Yeah, I was not like I am today. Like I was more like an investor. I was getting more and more into like the charting and everything. But I was investing. How old was I back? I was pretty young. I was in like college still, so I didn't have, you know,
So you were true
much.
degenerate style where, but you weren't degenerate where you just went off and like did 0-day options. You were actually
No.
responsible.
Yeah, I was mostly responsible. Honestly, I started as a dividend investor. So honestly, I missed out on a lot of that stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie. I probably traded a couple good options here and there, but I definitely missed a lot of the boat on these meme stocks.
It's funny because I tell all my younger cousins, just go full degenerate when you're in like college. Even if you lose all your
Yeah,
money, you still have
yeah,
time to make it back.
that's fair. That's fair. But yeah,
I I,
it's
I can't go full degenerate at 55 years old.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a good thing I mean, I did my fair share of, like SPX options and stuff like that when it came out. Nothing.
Have you looked at SBET? SBET?
Yeah, that was on one of the scanners recently.
I think you
Um,
guys, yeah, I think your TrendSpider Twitter page posted about it.
probably Sharplink Gaming. Yeah, this one's been wild. Like, look at these gaps.
It's a
Look at
micro strategy kind of for Ethereum, I think. I
Oh,
think that's what
is
it
that
is.
what this one is?
Yeah. Yeah. They're
Okay.
basically buying Ethereum from what I understand in like massive forms. Like kind of on leverage like MicroStrategy does with
Right.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's a crazy strategy, but I mean, it's been how is MicroStrategy doing? They've probably been doing great.
No, we on
Oh,
my podcast we do MSTX, which is double leveraged.
and there you go.
We
Then
go
they,
full degen on that one.
yeah, you might as well.
Well,
Might as
here's
well
the
do.
thing, Mike. 4-hour algorithm. I pull here. I'll blow your mind on this. MSTX. Okay. 4-hour algorithm. It's only been in existence for 11 months.
Yeah.
We have 13 positions.
Hmm.
You make 223% versus 91% buy and hold. I would never suggest somebody do this, but the 4-hour algorithm is so good at finding tops and bottoms. If you can find a stock that is trending from bottom left to upper right, and you just use the 4-hour algorithm because you're scared of the volatility, it
Yeah.
does really, really well.
Yeah, that's the thing with these volatile stocks. If you have a strategy back tested to run on these stocks, it's a lot safer than just going in there blind, right? Like you can't just buy and hold a 2x long anything. So you
No.
have to have something.
Although, look at TQQ long. Go to a weekly chart of TQQQ.
Let's
I
see.
mean, that's what's nuts. Do a weekly chart of that. I mean, that
Yeah.
200-day is still moving up.
Yeah. No, this one's crazy. This one
I have
is
friends who were in college. When I was like 40 and they just gotten out of college and they started working at Earthlink with me. And the one guy says, "Yeah, I'm just all in on TQQQ." And I'm like, "You're crazy. You can't do that." Blah, blah, blah. Dude's wealthier than I am now.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you did just buy and hold it, you would be fine. I mean,
By the
you're
way,
up. Let's
how
see.
long is this sale going on? The YT live promo? Are you shutting it down after this live is over?
Pretty much. Yeah, I think it ends in a few hours from now. A few hours
That's a
from now.
crazy
So
good deal.
it is, right? Yeah, it's a solid. We usually only run it while we're on lives, just as a thanks for people showing up. Yeah, I'll drop
Yeah,
the
I
link
should
for
have
that
known that. And
again.
I would have promoted, get a special on. I mean, full disclosure, I get nothing from you signing up down here. I get nothing. I'm here
Yeah.
for just the entertainment purposes alone because I like
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. Yep. Same here. Same here.
That is just crazy. Good God. Dude,
Yeah.
by the way, I saw Nvidia. I did something this morning with scanning all and it wasn't on TrendSpider. It was part of another program that I'm affiliate with, but we scanned NVIDIA over 10 years.
Mm,
Go and do like a monthly chart of NVIDIA for 10
monthly.
years
Yeah.
because you're talking about like the GameStop and everything. Look at this one monthly. Just go from like one of the peaks,
Yeah.
like 2008. Say you
This,
got in 2008.
yeah.
Yeah. Just go there and do the percentage move up there.
That's 16,000%.
16,000%.
From the top of 08 too, from the bottom of 08,
Yeah.
118,000.
And
Wow.
by the way, QQQ, just so you're aware, added NVIDIA back in 2000.
Was it in
So
2000?
it's been part of that
Have
ETF
they?
since 2000.
I didn't
Yes.
realize that. I thought they were added I figured they were added later.
Let me
But yeah,
see.
they've been around forever.
Yeah, let
Forever.
me
And
ask
then,
Perplexity.
yeah,
When did NVIDIA enter QQQ? I want to say June something, 2000.
just wait till our sidekick is out.
May 31st, 2001.
Okay.
May 31st,
Yeah. So
2001.
right around here.
Yeah, there's March.
They got a little jump up.
Sidekick, by the way, is Sidekick out for everybody or is it still beta?
No, it's not. Still basically hardly in beta. It's just like people that signed up. So we haven't really talked much about it. Just little teasers, but I can't wait for it to come out, honestly.
It's going to get smarter when people get access to it, doesn't it? Doesn't it learn along the way?
I don't know if it'll learn. I mean, we're going to be like looking at what people are saying, and we're going to learn. Like we've already learned a bunch of what people just from other people's prompts, what people are looking for. So yeah, it will for sure.
I've only used it, full disclosure, like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But it's connected to all the TrendSpider data, which is a crazy, crazy amount of data. So I'm hyped for it. I am very hyped for it.
By the way, one of the comments from James, he signed up for TrendSpider and Daily Stock Picks. Email me, James. You just got to be under my affiliate program to actually get it. So I'll make sure. Just email me. If you go to the link tree down below, my email address is up in the upper right-hand corner, or sign up for the newsletter and just kind of message me there. There are so many ways to get a hold of me. I even got Christmas presents from subscribers sent to my door this year, Mike.
Oh, nice.
Scariest fucking shit I've ever been through.
It's a little bit, yeah.
By the way, whoever sent me those Christmas gifts, they got thrown out. They weren't even open. There's no way I'm opening a package that I don't know who it's from.
Yeah.
I could have lost the money. Who the hell knows what people are sending me?
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
I know.
Man, look at all these power gaps though. We actually have quite a few coming out. We had the Joby, TMO. What else cool do we have on here? LUV is a.
What does this look for? The last 10 days?
So it's looking for a gap up of, let me see, what's the percent? I think it's looking for market cap, price close, great. It has to be greater than 5. Volume has to be good.
That's such a good scan.
So the price close, the last price close has to be greater than the price close 10 candles ago, or within, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, here's the gap scan. So it's a 1% gap, and it uses the price low is greater than the price high from a candle ago by at least 1% to scan for the gap.
That's such a good scan.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. It's very nice. Oh, look at MP. This is a good one. I don't know if you saw this, but the Pentagon became the largest shareholder in MP on this gap right here, up 46%.
And throw the government buys on there, because isn't Marjorie Taylor Greene? There's got to be some senator that bought this one on insider information.
I wouldn't doubt it. So let's throw up Congress first. Oh, it looks like
there's nobody.
No Congress buys. That's surprising.
Pelosi missed out on the greatest trade ever.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Let's check out. I think I have insiders. Some insiders were selling.
Wow.
Yeah, that's surprising, isn't it?
The amazing
one probably would have been too obvious. Probably would have been too obvious. But yeah, the scan. So it takes the price low So the lowest of the
Okay.
day has to be greater than, oh, so this price low has to be greater than the high. So that makes sense. So the low greater than the high by 1%, that equals a gap.
But here's the question. Does the gap, because when I started learning technical trading, I was always taught gaps don't always get filled, but they're like magnets.
Yeah.
And so an earnings power gap, I've always learned that if it gets filled on the way down, you're more than likely going to just shoot back up.
Yeah. So yeah, the gaps get filled. I don't know. There's a percentage of time. I don't know how accurate it is, but it's a good percentage of the time, right?
You can ask
But
Sidekick that probably.
probably. Let me see. Open up mine. That was an update. Hold on.
Can you ask Sidekick stuff like that?
I'm sure. Let me see. So I go to the assistant here. You can change from Claude and a bunch of other stuff here. So I'm sorry.
I
What
don't
were we
have
asking?
that. By the way, I don't think I have that.
Yeah. I don't know. But we're asking when it comes to
Ooh, I do have
power
that.
earnings gaps.
I do have it, by the way. I retract that. That must be new since I checked it out. Or you're just pointing it out to me and I never noticed it.
Yeah, so you click this assistant up there. Not everyone has access to this. It's probably most people don't. But what were we exactly asking when it comes to power earnings gaps? What is the theory of why they continue up?
Yeah.
Let's just see what it says here. And they have really funny ones. Like you can do like the long-term investment. Karen the skeptic is hilarious. Let's throw her on. She absolutely just hates you, basically. It's kind of funny.
Oh, see, I didn't know any of this even existed because you guys haven't put out the blog about it, obviously.
No, so this is actually a kind of a sneak preview. Like not a lot of people there have
Nader
access
has
to this.
described to me that it changed the way he's actually looking at charts. So
The research of this is insane, and it has access. It can draw stuff on your chart based on news events. It's actually really
oh,
crazy.
really?
Yeah. So this is what it says. Here's the theory.
Travelers.
Yeah. So institutional buying pressure, of course, momentum traders, trend followers hopping in, analyst upgrades, short covering is interesting. Then options mechanics, that's another one. A kind of gamma squeeze, like they're gonna have to buy their short options to close, like their short calls, gonna force them to buy calls. Look, it even gives a TRV
Yeah.
example on July 17th with an EPS beat.
I'm going to look at travelers.
This doesn't happen every time, and anyone that tells you guaranteed strategy is selling you snake oil. Yeah, of course, with
Is this Karen the
anything. It
skeptic?
is. It is Karen. This is actually very nice for Karen.
Karen's being kind. Karen's not
Yeah.
asking for the manager.
And then I must say, so don't they say a lot of gaps get filled though?
Oh, so
So
you
why?
can ask it. It's like perplexity where you have a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And it does save your conversations on the left-hand side. I've noticed that too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I've told people if you don't know technical trading or you don't know fundamental trading or you don't know an answer, go and have a conversation with an AI agent like Perplexity, like Claude, like anything. Just go and have a conversation, ask it and say the key point that I always ask is there anything that you need to tell me that I haven't asked you?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And
That's
that
what AI is
usually
really good
gets
at.
me. Yeah, it usually leads me down like a rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's
Stuff that
not.
you would have never thought about.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
because a lot of people, like some people may not know what the peg ratio is. And they
yeah,
may say, well, I don't know what the peg ratio is, but they don't know even to ask it. And
right.
so, again, if you ask about fundamentals, more than likely an AI agent's going to bring up a peg ratio. Ooh, look at Netflix.
Yeah, look at they brought up Netflix on their power earnings gap.
Karen's not complaining to the man. Karen's
Not at
pretty
all.
pretty
Yeah, I don't
nice.
know what's going on. She's being very, very nice,
I'm
but
gonna
we'll
complain.
see.
Dan, your AI is being too polite at this point.
Yeah.
I'm expecting jokes. If you haven't seen, by the way, when Grok comes into the Tesla, go and
Yeah.
watch
Oh, yeah, I saw
Omar's
that.
vlog.
Yeah.
Have you seen the dirty talk that it does?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wait, it curses. I mean, you can ask it to be like a Karen. and
That's actually
it
hilarious.
becomes a Karen.
That's funny.
So I want to talk to Dan, the manager, and say, hey, your Karen is too polite here.
That's awesome. Yeah, so it says when earnings gaps do fill, it's just saying the beat was priced in, low volume, that's a big one on the gap. Usually it's not going to be low volume if it's gapping up. That's definitely makes
Yeah,
sense.
because
Weak
Netflix.
guidance.
Oh, I just got the update on TrendSpider as well. Netflix
Yeah.
does seem to have. I love that you guys are. What's it called? The product management, where it's just. I want to say Asia, but I forget what it's called. Yeah, Netflix could fill that gap back down. By the way,
Yeah.
Netflix, just so everyone's aware, the 4-hour algorithm got you out on July 10th. I didn't sell out, but I sold a good amount of my Netflix July 10th. It got you out with a 34% gain, and it hasn't gotten you back in since. So
Very nice.
yeah,
Very, very
it's waiting
nice.
for that dip, and I will buy back in when it dips back up. But yeah,
Yep.
I like Sidekick's going to be my new thing. You may see me live on YouTube, start screaming, and I will use the Karen model.
Yeah, you got to. It's awesome.
I want to see that one.
Look at this. J&J had an earnings gap. We got a lot. What else? Anything
Who's
cool?
buying J&J? I mean, just go and look at a monthly chart of J&J and tell me why in the world are you? My parents own J&J. I have tried to get them out of J&J. I mean, where did it stop going up, Mike? 2022. It's
See.
been
Is that
dead
right here?
money
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
3
it has.
years.
Yeah, arguably since 2017 even, like, yeah, it hasn't been going nowhere. I guess it's just the dividend because they have a decent dividend, I think. But
Let me see. What's J&J's
I know
dividend?
Pfizer does. What about Pfizer?
J&J's 3%. Pfizer does, but Pfizer has no drugs in their thing. Their yield is 6.84, but they're not going to be able to pay that for a long time.
No, that's only going up because their stock price is going down.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
It's a value. It could be a value trap. I don't know unless they start.
I love Schwab, by the way, at 95. That
Schwab's
was
a good
one where
one.
the CEO go and do insider buys. You will see during
Let's
that
take a look.
time where the bank crisis, this dude poured money in. I said to my
Oh,
audience, when the CEO is pouring money in there, you got to buy. You
oh, look at
just
that.
have to
You
buy.
see one buy here in like
That's
the
it.
last couple of years. It's right there
That's it. I mean, that
at
was
the
when the
bottom.
CEO bought. And it was a great buy. Let me look at the insider buys. They don't even have it listed because it was so long ago. Everybody's been selling.
You talking about like the '08 crisis?
This was
Are
not the
you talking?
'08. This was right after Silicon Valley Bank in
Oh yeah,
2023,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah. I think that was maybe it was this
20,
one.
yeah, it was
What was that?
Silicon Valley. I think it
SVB?
might be that green buy that you see in 2024.
Yeah, it
But
probably
Silicon Valley
was.
Bank is done. That's out.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure if you could still see the chart. I guess not.
I don't think so. Let me see. I'm gonna ask Perplexity.
See, they got the buy right there.
When did the CEO of Schwab buy stock last? Let's see. Richard Worster last bought on March 31st, 2025. He purchased 1.7 million shares. Oh, wait.
Mm.
LOCL, a ticker different from Schwab's. No, I want to know. Buy stock last. When did he buy Schwab stock last? See, that's where I didn't ask the question completely. July 17th, 2024. He acquired 10,000 shares.
So you're talking about the Schwab CEO?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see what this.
go and ask, yeah. Huge Sidekick. Why am I going to Perplexity? You guys have the AI.
Let's
It's
see.
kind of like
This is still new, but you never know. Let's see how it does. When's
well, I
Schwab
use
CEO?
Canva a lot. And there was a video that I watched on YouTube the other night. The Canva AI is actually better than OpenAI at creating like visuals and stuff.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
used Canva AI.
I use Canva all the
ChatGPT is
time.
pretty good.
It is. Yeah, June
Well,
17th.
looks like you just apparently made a purchase less than a week ago. Most recent was July 17, 2024, 1.6 million. Now let's see. Let me pull up Schwab on the chart and see. We have the indicator for this already. Plot these insider buys of Schwab CEO on the chart for me.
Oh, I want to
see what happens.
No
guarantees this works. It is still new, but let's see what happens.
Fetching LLM response. This has got to be costing you guys a fortune for these AWS fees.
Yeah. Well, I think the API costs in general too. I mean, they charge per response.
You want to know why TrendSpider is expensive? Because they integrate everything into this kind of stuff. I mean, you guys have made the platform has become so good over the years.
It really has. It truly has, and it just keeps getting better. I mean, this stuff coming out. So it looks like they put a chart. So it looks like they actually created a chart with it.
Okay.
So that's actually really kind of cool because it can like plot charts of fundamentals and stuff. See, can you plot it on my TrendSpider chart now? All these insider buys on SCHW from the CEO. All right, we'll give this one more try.
I like it though. I mean, this is where it's going.
Oh, there. So look at your charts. So it can read your charts. It can read your back test. You can ask it about a back test.
That's what my buddy Eli did today.
Yep, exactly.
He said he took my 4-hour algorithm and went and just, enhanced it with Sidekick.
Yeah, it'll give you tips on what you can do.
Oh, look at that. It put it up there on the chart.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on.
Before you refreshed it, it had up there on the chart.
Oh, crap. Did it?
Yeah. Ask it to do it again.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here.
There you go.
50K shares. What is that? March 14th, 2023. See, sometimes it draws it a little bit weird, but it is in the right
big one.
date. Yeah.
That was where he
right
put
there.
$3 million into the company at $59. It dipped to 50. And I was on the air screaming, why are you not buying when the CEO is buying?
Yep, exactly. That's the best time. I mean, selling is whatever. Everyone sells. Some people, they just want money sometimes. But buying, there's only one reason to buy your own company.
Yeah.
But yeah. Works pretty good, It tells you where exactly, how much. Pretty nice. I mean, just by sitting there and typing it in, a little bit easier just using the indicator, I guess. And you can use it to do anything else too, like that you would want to see on your chart, and it'll stay there.
Just so you're aware, Tesla, which was up like 2% after their earnings, they're now down in the red just by like 0.1. But Google has soared. It's almost up 3%.
Wow. Let's take a look. So Tesla, you saw it. Google's doing good. From the bottom,
it's a top 5 holding in my portfolio.
What is Google?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think my top holdings are Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. And Apple is the number 1, but Amazon, Microsoft, and Google kind of flip around just based on the share price.
Yeah. Microsoft has been one of my, I think I bought Microsoft in like 2016 when I first, and I just held it since then. It's been pretty nice.
As long as I'm not sharing my screen, I'll go into my portfolio and I can look.
Yeah.
People love when I do this because I don't show them. I'll show you my Webull portfolio all day long, which has gone from $1,000 up to like $13,000. But let's see. Okay,
nice.
Microsoft. Let's see. I will go to the end of it. I have 10 pages of buys. The first buy of Microsoft was January 27th, 2005. And I think I actually bought it earlier than that. I just sold a bunch of the older ones.
That's
but
that is held that since then.
1,851% gain.
Whew. That is nice. That is very nice.
That's the power of buy and hold. I didn't have TrendSpider back then. I just
Yeah.
blindly went in like a church choir singer on the, naked church choir singer on the Sunday. Just went blindly in.
Look at
Steve
this.
Ballmer. Who
That's
put that
funny.
up on your
I
chart?
don't know. Probably our social guy, our Twitter. That's hilarious. Look at
That's
that.
epic.
Just flat the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, literally, it was dead money for years.
Yeah, it was. You can
And
see
I
after, I
held.
mean, 2000 bubble. I mean, everything was dead money from 2000 to 2000 and what, 12 essentially,
Yep.
2013.
And what's funny about that is, I remember when the iPhone came out, there's a video on YouTube that you can pull up of Steve Ballmer laughing. Who wants a $200 phone without a keyboard?
I've seen that. I've definitely seen that. Didn't
Not
age
the
well,
best
huh?
CEO. Not the best CEO, I would say.
Yeah. But I mean, to give him credits, the entire market didn't go anywhere. I mean, here's the SPY.
Well, to give him
2000.
credit, he made enough money to buy the effing Clippers.
Yeah,
So
right. Yeah.
he did
Yeah.
perfectly fine other than the
Yeah.
stock price.
Exactly. Exactly. D-Man is asking, do you think gains like that can happen still?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Hell yeah.
so. Maybe not in the
There
same
are stocks in
stocks.
the market today. I mean, what's that? 20 years? That's 20 years ago from
Yeah.
2005.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, over that many years, 100%. Like,
Yeah.
with all this innovation coming out, come on.
Yeah. I mean, D-Man, here's the thing. I mean, D-Man's got a great portfolio. He's been killing it. He said I taught him a lot. He did all the work. I didn't do any work. I just kind of gave him ideas. But the reality of it is, there are stocks today. Look at Palantir. Look at Robinhood. I will
Right?
tell you, Robinhood for me is
Yeah.
still early on. I don't own an effing share, and I regret it. I should have bought that at 40. When the 4-hour algorithm got me in at 40 in April, I should have bought it. And here's the reason why. The
It's a
reason
great company.
Robinhood is so good is because they wanted to do sports betting on their platform. And the regulator said, no, you can't do sports betting. So what did they do? They went to the prediction markets and they said,
Yep.
you can't regulate us because we're not doing sports betting. It's prediction markets.
I love it.
And so that kind of innovation, that kind of thought process, and Mike, your entire generation was raised on Robinhood. They're
Yeah.
going to take all of, I don't have kids, but my, $45 million that Fidelity tells me I'm going to die with. They're going to take that out of Fidelity and they're going to throw it into Robinhood and they're going to bet $2 million on the Super Bowl and hope that they win. That's the future of finance. And that's what Robinhood gives you.
You're not wrong. Dude, I love Robinhood. They are like the app. I want to say like they're kind of, I wouldn't say the Apple of the stock market, but the level of innovation that they've had since day one has been insane. Like the day they came out, they changed the entire stock market with their free fees. They literally forced everyone to go free the day they came out. And this ever
Yeah, and
since
then they
it's just been
manipulated
improving.
GameStop. I mean,
Yeah.
Mike, I
Yeah.
still have it in my soul that Vlad knew exactly what was going on and he stopped it. And I still hold a little bit of that. And it was for years, I wouldn't even promote Robinhood. And I never had a Robinhood account, but they've convinced me that these guys knew it. And trust me, if he didn't do that, I think the stock market actually would have been worse off, to be honest with you. But so I'm thankful he did it. I think it is still manipulation, but the management team over there is so freaking good and they're
Yeah.
so aggressive and they've got your generation. Your generation is not going to JP Morgan and saying, hey,
or Schwab. I mean,
yeah.
maybe Schwab, but yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I agree.
So D-Man, to your point, do I think there are stocks today? Absolutely. Look at Rocket Labs. Rocket Labs has gone crazy, and that's space. And so space, in my mind, I don't own this one either, and I should have owned it because the reality of space is space. I think they were talking about freight cargo. Today, we're paying something like $200 per pound or something like that to ship it via just ships. around the world.
Mhm.
Well, that's going to go down to 20 cents a pound with space. And guess who's going to get it? It's going to be these guys who use reusable rockets, who can put it into their thing. It's SpaceX, it's Rocket
Yep,
Lab,
yep,
it's those guys.
yep.
There's a reason space race is going on right now, and it's not to get to Mars. It's to do just this freight stuff, so that you don't have to go through the Straits of Hormuz or wherever the hot pirates are kind of at. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
there
this
are
one's
absolutely
insane.
stocks today that will make you thousands of percent in 25 years.
Yeah, and he made a comment. He said Hood and Palantir, the risk reward isn't there though, or but he said, what did he say? He said back then Microsoft and Apple were
No,
easy picks. Were they easy
no,
picks in hindsight for sure? But
no. I see, D-Man, that's where I disagree. You might have said, hey, Microsoft is a good buy because they had Windows 95 and they were dominant. You just saw it. It was dead money for years. For
yeah,
years, it was dead money. And Apple, everybody said, it was Wall Street. When you tuned into every kind of person, and remember, when I bought Apple, I think E-Trade was around. It was still $9.95 a trade. But I bought Apple and I went to my IT department and I said, hey, I just got an iPhone. Can I put it on the corporate account? And they said, no, security wise, we can't do it. And so everybody was like Steve Ballmer, who's paying that amount for a phone?
yeah.
And you can't even use it on your corporate email. And so I went to the IT department. I said, how many people are coming up with an iPhone? And they said, we get 10 to 11 a day. This was a 3,000 person company and they're getting 10 to 11 a day.
Yeah.
Yes, it seems obvious. But D-Man, I can tell you, I have friends who told me I was crazy, who told me I was nuts. It's never obvious. And Palantir, I still don't think that Palantir grows into that kind of valuation, but they absolutely could. And Hood isn't that expensive when you look at it. If you think that they're going to get billions of dollars and they're going to turn it into a bank, valuation right now, they're trading at 66 times forward earnings.
I mean, they're dipping their toes in everything. Like you said, prediction markets, like that is massive right now. Like you can't even like use a lot of these prediction markets because they're considered betting, and like there's so many laws and regulations. But I sports
Tokenization.
bet like last week, super easy on there. Not a bet, I guess, prediction. So yeah, whatever they did, it's working. You know?
The tokenization is the
Yeah.
big thing now, where they
Mhm.
just tokenize like SpaceX and all the private companies, and
Right, and that.
the regulators are up in arms, but there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, yeah, they just get stuff done. They just
Yeah.
do it. And the P like the I don't know, the PE ratio used to be actually they went profitable here in like just recently in 2024. They weren't even making money until
Yeah.
yeah, like literally like a year ago, a year and a half ago now. And I mean, their revenue growth has been massive ever since. PE ratios, I think solid for like the growth that they're seeing. It's around 79 right now. This is what
Mike, I still won't pay over. I don't own this one. I want it to come under 100.
I'd
And
agree.
I am sticking to my guns on this one. Now, as we get closer to earnings, I think this one takes off on earnings, to be honest with you, because look at Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers killed it. And every big bank in earnings this time talked about trading volume. And all the big banks, you can look at XLF, the big ones, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, all of them talked about trading volume being up. And
Yeah.
Interactive Brokers killed it on their earnings.
Yeah. The CME has been doing really good too, I think. So it just
Yeah.
means trading in general has been doing good. The CBOE has been doing good as well.
What's the QQQ owners? Invesco? Look at that one.
Invesco.
Invesco is
Their
let me
ticker. I
see.
don't know their ticker actually.
It's INV something. Let me look.
Oh, do they? I didn't.
Invesco.
Oh, Invesco.
Hold on.
Is it?
Let me look. Who owns QQQ? I'm using Google search.
There you
It is
go.
Invesco. Invesco QQQ.
I don't know if they're public.
It was somebody that runs it that just announced it. I put it in my newsletter. Let me see. I know it's Invesco. I thought it was Invesco. Let me see. Invesco QQQ owner stock symbol.
But yeah, I did trade some hood, made some money, but I agree. I would not like at this level, you got to wait for some level of pullback. Both fundamentally, I guess fundamentally it's nice, like they're growing, but I mean they're just so overextended right now. Like how much were they up from this breakout? 72%. So it's just hard to justify the buy here.
I haven't gotten into, yeah. I don't see Invesco. It was so essentially what happened was the
Someone said IVZ.
that's it, IVZ. Look at
Yep,
that one.
that's it. That's it. Whoa. Yeah, these guys are doing nice. They
I
just had
posted
a
that one in
gap.
my thing. The reason is because they just reevaluated QQQ, and the expense is going down from 0.20 to 0.15.
Oh,
And these
nice.
guys will make more money because they hold the large majority of QQQ.
Wouldn't they make less money if they're lowering the expense ratio?
But they
Or
make more money based on the holding the actual ETF. They will pay less
interesting.
money to themselves.
Interesting.
So, and it was just a kind of a math game at
Yeah,
that point, and the reason why it went up.
that's kind of crazy. And yeah, QQQ has always had kind of a higher expense ratio, especially compared. I mean, SPY is what 0.1 maybe. I mean, you can't really beat the Vanguard, the VU at like 0.03. So they've always been pretty up there to own the NASDAQ. I think there's some alternatives, but
And by the way, D-Man brings up the guy who started Earnings Hub and Savvy Trader, where I kind of host my portfolio stuff. His name is Hamid. Great investor, just a phenomenal investor. He actually wrote that he got the Robinhood Gold Card, and that it's not 3% cash back. You get 3 points. And when you redeem those points, it's actually like 2 point something percent. And he tagged Vlad in that tweet. Vlad wrote back, "You're right. It's not 3%. You do get 3% when you spend the money outside your brokerage, but because the cash back actually leaves their system, meaning that it leaves the Robinhood ecosystem. So if you pay off your credit card or something like that, it goes actually outside the Robinhood
right.
ecosystem to pay Visa or wherever the card is."
Mm,
He said, "We can't give you the full 3% if it goes outside. If you use it to buy Robinhood goods like Robinhood, like Bitcoin or something like that, you get 3% back. But the reality of it is it's not 3%. I don't view that as negative, D-Man. I view that as Vlad actually maturing. And rather than yelling, "Hey, you're wrong," he admits, "Hey, we need to do a better job of communicating this to our customers." So I think he grew up from the GameStop where, Vlad was out there on Portnoy's podcast saying, "You're wrong. We didn't do anything wrong." I think he grew up. So I view it as it makes me want to invest in Robinhood even more. That's
by
my
the
take.
way, the Tesla call started. Should we throw that up? Or are we going to call it
Is it?
quits here?
Who
Because
wants? I got to go get a plug for my phone. My phone died.
yeah, no, it's all good. I will drop the link if anyone's interested in listening to this call.
Nobody wants to watch our two heads and a chart. And listen to
Exactly.
Elon.
Yeah. But there's the link. It's on YouTube. The Tesla calls on we can pull up the Tesla chart. It started a few minutes ago. Maybe there's some movement. But yeah, we've been at it for about an hour and a half now.
Yeah, I told you, Mike, when we started this, I can talk forever. So
No,
I'm
yeah.
sorry I
Yeah.
kept you on here.
No, it's all good. I can talk forever too. I'm just over here chilling, man.
Don't you have like unpacking to do since you just moved?
I'm mostly unpacked, to be honest.
That's impressive.
Yeah, my place is furnished. It can't. I just moved in with a roommate, so he had. I didn't have much to do. I didn't ship a ton of stuff because it just wasn't worth shipping. So I didn't. I really just had my clothes, my PC, and Yeah, just some other
So
random stuff.
you're basically on vacation in a furnished apartment.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It is a house, you know. We got a grill. It's a very
Do
it's
you
been nice.
really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn, Dan's paying you well.
Well, I got a good deal on it. I get a good deal on it. Because I know the landlord. It's
Oh,
like
there you go.
Tesla. Yeah.
Tesla actually turned positive a little bit,
It's
but
moving kind of
back
wildly
negative.
right now.
I own, let's see. I mean, I will be perfectly blunt with you. Well, I can't pull up my Webull account because my phone is dead. I think I own a total of maybe 10, 15 shares of Tesla, not that much.
Yeah.
It's in my Webull account, and I learned my lesson. And this, even though I now trade it in the 4-hour algorithm, because it does do much better than buy and hold,
Mm.
I still buy and hold a little bit of this, because if I had just bought and held instead of trading it from 2018, we went over this in the beginning of the show. I spent $60,000 on it. You know, you can go back to September 2018 and do that percentage of what it's up. And I spent $60,000, and somebody can times that by the percentage and figure out what it's worth. I did not gain that amount of money. I think I made a total of somewhere in the neighborhood of, I'd say 400 or 500% on that particular buy, but I didn't put in
Mm.
$60,000. You
Yeah.
know, I traded it with, like, I think 10,000 every now and then and stuff. I
Yeah.
made good
Yeah.
money on it, but it wasn't. I have friends. I have a friend, Mike. He literally put his entire net worth into Tesla in September 2018 because he bought the car.
Wow.
He
I mean,
literally
it's a
bought the
great
car.
car. I mean, it really is. So far, I don't know. We'll see how everything holds up. But so far, I love it.
Oh, Nader's in here.
Oh, nice. What's up, Nader?
Start champ. By the way, D-Man, Nader's the guy you can complain to that we haven't given away the trend. It's actually me. It's not Nader.
Look at this. I have the poly market thing. It looks like there's a dip right here. And
What is
will
this? Will
Tesla?
Tesla launch a driverless robotaxi service in 20? Haven't they already? Oh, it's not driverless.
It is. Well, they tested it. They tested it in Texas. So
It's
I guess that
still
doesn't
running in
count.
Texas, isn't it?
It's what?
Isn't it still running in Texas?
I think it was just, I don't know. I know it was live for a few days. Some people tested it. It was mostly just people that were like famous on Twitter or X or whatever that
Yeah.
you know, you're big Tesla investors. But they did it. You know, it was driving around Texas with no driver. People are paying. I think they put like a meme price on it. I think it was like $420 per ride or whatever it was. It's classic Elon stuff.
Well, and they never answered. The people in the safety seat up front had their finger. You know that there's that unlock
Yeah.
on the, the open door kind of button
Yeah.
on the handle.
Mm-hmm.
They had their thumb on that the entire time. And the thought process was that was like a kill switch. Like if the car just went full, like, Jetson style and, to
Yeah.
whatever took
Yeah.
over by itself. Because the one thing that could derail Tesla, and it derailed GM Cruise and it derailed Uber, is if somebody got hurt with a
For
driverless car.
sure. For sure. 100%. I don't know. I think it all went well. Except I think there's an instance of it like driving the wrong way on some road, you know, stuff like that. So I mean, I
I
don't know.
trust it. You need to subscribe for 1 month when you're going on a
Maybe I
road
will.
trip.
Maybe I will spend the $100 to see what's up.
Go and
But
look if you have. I think you still have hardware 3.5, if I'm not mistaken, in the 2021.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
You go into the car and you can hit the information about the Tesla, and it'll tell you which hardware you have. Hardware 4 is far superior, but he's coming. The robotaxis have hardware 5, I believe.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I can get whatever it is that I need to get whatever it is. I think
Yours
2021 is
better.
the older, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yours is. My parents have a 2020 Model X, and
Okay.
that's like OG kind of
Yeah,
style.
it is. Yeah.
and it still works. Local roads, it's fairly sketchy, but on the highway, it is pristine. It drives
Yeah.
perfectly.
I believe it. I believe it for sure.
Okay, we've been on for an hour and 40. Ooh, shit, almost 2
Yeah.
hours, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. We could call it here.
I think we need to call it.
Yeah. Tesla really didn't go anywhere, to be honest.
Neither did Google.
Yeah. So it's, whatever. We'll see how they act tomorrow.
Well,
But
Google's up 2% actually.
yeah, Google had a better move. I think
I have
Chipotle.
on my chart a resistance level at 193, and where I got that one was basically 1 year ago, July 2024. That was the high.
Oh,
Um,
man.
if it can hold, I'd say if it can hold 196, it could possibly fill the gap on a 4-hour. Go to a 4-hour, and we've got an earnings gap from February 4th.
Probably not on the after hours.
See that gap
Sun.
right there in the middle? February
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
from the earnings.
Yep. Yep.
I think if you can hold 196, I think you might get back and fill that gap to 205, which is the all-time high.
That's interesting. Yeah, I could see that. How does that look on the daily? That's sitting there at February 4th. Is it
The earnings, it's a
gap on the
gap.
daily too? Yeah. Yeah, it's a
And
massive gap.
look at how nicely that lines up with February with just last year, July 2024.
Yeah, let me just draw a box real quick.
Draw a straight line across just from that July 2024, and you'll see the gap
Yep.
down. I mean, that's perfect. That
Yeah.
bottom line right there.
Yep. Now I can easily see that gap getting filled for sure. I mean, people got snaked into buying right up here, but
Again, who's the guy that bought at the all-time high?
happens. I mean, hasn't been that brutal. 30%. It's not fun, but if you didn't sell, you're doing all right.
They had to sell.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you had every chance in the world to sell if you bought at that price. Although I will tell you, that was July of 2020. When was that? No, that was February of this year. Yeah, February 4th.
Yep.
They might be holding on for long-term capital gains, which gets down to 15, 20%, which is the best tax bracket you can get.
Yep, that's true.
But I tell you what, my strategy around that, I would have been selling for the tax loss harvesting and then buying back in.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, if you bought for the breakout here and you see this gap, I mean, it's hard to. I mean, I guess you could have just added, but even if you added, you're underwater.
There was
So
never I used the 9-day EMA as my confirmation.
yeah,
And after that gap, you didn't have confirmation until it looks like March 21st, where you kind of traded a little bit above it. But even that little pop was like 1 day. That's what I use as my confirmation. When you trade above that and you hold it.
Yeah, and you got caught here. It kind of sucks because, like, yeah, if it breaks below, you could stop out, but you got caught in that gap. So it's just been brutal. So it kind of makes sense that everyone up here is kind of probably just, I mean, all throughout here, they're probably just selling and selling. They're probably like, oh, hold on, maybe it's support right here. And then it just never went back.
And
And
just
that's
from the
what,
price action that I see from the April lows, I think you're
yeah,
probably likely to go back under that 9-day before you hit that gap fill. But the direction is clear. I think you're filling that gap at some point in time this year.
I would agree. I would agree. And they just had a good earnings report. So that's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
And they're actually filling it right now.
Is it already up in there?
Yeah, because the earnings.
195. You're right. Well, I have the gap on the 4-hour at 194. Yeah. So you're at 195. It started to fill.
Yep.
I'd look for it to bounce off that top, though. I can't imagine it. Everything is out of this stock where it's a green light and you're just going to all-time highs.
Yeah, it's gonna be, there's a lot of people in right here in this consolidation. So it'll probably have, I don't know, I could see it going sideways in here for a bit.
Do you
And
use
then
the volume sliders on the right?
you talking about like the This one here,
Volume
the
by
volume by
price.
price.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So if we just pull up like where people are in since here, this is the visible range. So whatever's on the chart is accounted for in there.
Okay. So you
So
don't
it
have
looks
to,
like,
you don't
yeah,
have to pull that line or anything.
no, so whatever. So I just right click it and I have it on visible range.
Oh,
So basically
sweet.
where the chart starts, that's where the line is.
See, I learned something new here.
Yeah, that was actually part of the most recent update. But if we started from like right there, um,
Wow, there's a
you can
lot of volume below.
yeah, yeah. But this is probably the main area people are in at about 191-ish. And I think we're sitting above that now. So
194,
yeah,
195.
so
Yeah, 195 going 195.67. So yeah, you're above that.
yeah, so another little high volume node sort of at 195.
Okay,
So we
explain to
probably,
me what's the red and green? That's buy and sell, I know, right?
yeah, yeah, it's just buy and sell volume. It's
Okay.
how much of the volume was, yeah, just buy and sell.
Okay.
So it's usually, I feel like, pretty even,
Yeah.
but yeah. And then if you scroll even more, you can see the numbers. It's weird with the visible range one sometimes because it's always moving, but if you move it to like, I don't know, lowest low, I like to use, and you zoom in, you can actually see how much
Oh,
volume was in each of the price ranges. And
wow.
you can change the columns, I think up to 100 now. So you get really, really
Holy
granular here on the price
cow.
levels.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. See, you guys figure out everything.
Yeah, we just keep updating it, dude. Like, I think there's
Jesus.
been 3 updates to this indicator since I started working here, like 5 months ago now. Yeah, there's all the stuff you can do. Like year to date, you can do it manually, highest
Ooh,
volume.
blue raindrop.
Yeah, it's like a neutral. We could, yeah, the raindrop charts in general are awesome.
I love raindrops, but
Yeah,
I
they're
can't
cool.
do strategies with raindrops.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think you can. Can you? I thought you. Hold on.
No, it screws up for some reason, I think, on a strategy.
It's yeah, maybe you're right. You could use the raindrop, but maybe it does. I think it does. I think there is something wonky with it.
So
I think
I'll
you're.
tell you a little story. When we were developing the 4-hour algorithm, me and my buddy Steve, we used Hike and Ashy candles,
Yeah.
and we thought we found like a leprechaun pot of gold because it just calculates crazy gains versus like buy and hold. And
Yeah.
so again, back to the customer service, I still have this chat. I wrote to Jay to the contact us, and I said, "Hey, is this true? Have we just found like something that nobody knows about?" And Jason just politely wrote back. He goes, "No, unfortunately, it's because of the way that the candlesticks are calculated, and it's just optimizing from the bottom to the top, and you'll never
Right.
time it that well."
Yeah. 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 It sounds about right. Yeah, it's funny
So,
though, because
yeah,
Haikanashi are. I don't know. I don't use Haikanashi that much,
I
but
don't either.
yeah,
I don't use
it look.
the raindrop. I do use because that is that exclusive to you guys?
It is. Yeah.
It's
It is.
so good.
Yeah. It's basically the volume profile. It's basically an intraday volume profile in the candle. It's really, yeah, they're pretty sick.
And you get the blue dojis right there.
Yep, yep, exactly. Pretty much equal volume on each side.
It's I mean, it is so powerful to use the raindrop charts when we're trading kind of on a technical level.
For
And look
sure.
at that. I mean, look at how good that is with using the 9-day as confirmation, and you can see the volume on each candle.
Yep.
That's
Oh, yeah, they're
unbelievable.
pretty sweet. They're pretty sweet. When the volume dies up, you could see clearly, like, everyone just, there was not much time spent here or volume spent there, and then it just came right back down. Yeah, but the raindrops are pretty sick, and they are proprietary to TrendSpider. That's actually one of the first things I actually drew me to TrendSpider. I think was I kept seeing these raindrop charts around, I think like Twitter or something. I looked for them around, and I was like, huh, they're only on this TrendSpider platform.
Yeah. Oh, Blaine says he he did Hike and Ashy as well.
That's funny.
I mean, I get Jason probably has answered that one. You got your support staff has probably answered that one more than once. I'm
Yeah.
just looking at your games, the Wall Street Bet stuff. I didn't know FB was actually a symbol. I thought that went away when Facebook got rid of it.
FB. Is that in
FB is
definitely
a
did. Is there one in here?
it's a ProShares S&P Dynamic ETF.
Wow, that must be new, huh?
I guess. I mean,
Huh. It's oh wait, this is just no, this was Facebook or now it's Meta, but you can see it's all the way down here. That's where it switched. So
okay.
this is actually how Meta
Oh yeah,
looked.
it only goes.
Yeah.
So why the hell is that under the top mentions?
That
Are the DGens actually still mentioning FB as the symbol?
maybe, honestly, maybe.
That's crazy.
That is funny actually. I think that's what it is. It looks about right. It
Mhm.
looks like the Meta chart.
Wouldn't you have wanted to buy those dips? I mean, again.
When it's so 2022 is when I had this thing swapped when and like yeah, 2022.
You
So
want
yeah,
another good stock to look at, by the way, that's small
what's up?
cap that moves is PSIX. You guys, the chart data was screwed up on this one for a good long time. But it
Hmm.
switched over to the NASDAQ, I think is where it trades now.
Yeah.
And ever since then, look at that.
Yeah, ever since this breakout of this base right here has literally not gone back down.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I haven't had a chance to rebuy. I mean, I'm not sitting in this one. I traded this one from like $4 to $8 at one point, and I was
Yeah, it's
perfectly happy.
yeah.
And now it's 90. Yeah.
500%. Yeah,
I
it's
missed
hard with
out on it.
these. It's hard with these, just watching them go up. But if you don't catch one of the first, initial breakouts, it's hard. Like, arguably, you saw this dip, you see this breakout, it's definitely playable. You see this consolidation, this breakout is getting debatably playable. But then anything after this is just like it's hard
And what's
to get
crazy,
yourself in there.
it is not fundamentally extended whatsoever based on the growth.
Yeah.
The value, it's trading at 27 times forward earnings,
Yeah.
and it's
The EV
got
to sales
zero.
is low.
Yeah, I mean, it's not trading at
That's
a
interesting.
crazy. It's still good. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know that at 55 years old, I'm not perfectly comfortable buying at this point. Um,
Yeah.
but Mike, if I were your age, man, this is the shit that I would be all over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw $100 in there. You're not going to become poor on it. And I could say that to myself, but
I
the
mean, yeah,
psychology of
$100,
trading, well,
why
the
not?
psychology of trading for me is if I were to put $100 in, I would lose. I just don't like that feeling. So
Yeah.
I like to be a little bit more careful. I'd rather play TQQQ and lose $100 than lose $100 on this kind of thing.
That's fair. I mean, it depends on, I don't know much about this company, but it seems to be, the fundamentals are kind of there. It's growing. I don't know. There's not a lot of fundamentals to go off on revenue growth and stuff like that. But valuation wise, I mean, it doesn't seem like the worst gamble. But yeah, I agree. I think buying, you got to have, if you're younger, definitely some stuff, just small caps in your portfolio. Just throw some darts,
I
I think
know.
I'm kind of a big like safe dividend or like, even ETF kind of investor, but I'm definitely trading too. And like some stocks, I think it's done like something like Robinhood or SoFi or Upwork. Like,
So
I
has
don't know.
Nader gotten you into fart coin yet?
No, not in fart coin. You got to be really, I'm not a big into the meme coins. I actually did make some money on Trump coin, which is kind of funny. I thought that thing was a scam when it first came out.
It's still a
Uh,
scam.
I mean, yeah, but no, a scam is in like I thought his account got hacked because I
Oh,
saw him
okay.
tweet it. I was like, "There's no way this guy's launching a meme coin," and then he didn't
Then he
like,
launched Melania.
yeah, and then the Melania was crazy. That one is wow. I actually made some. So I say I made some money, but I basically bought them and then took my initial investment out, and I still have them. So they're basically like
Oh,
whatever.
so you're still holding.
The profit, yeah.
Wow.
I basically got in on day one. I remember actually when this Trump coin came out, I was in a movie for the first 2 hours, and I got home from the movie and I bought it. But if I think I put $1,000 into it, like I would have made probably 30 grand if I didn't see that freaking movie, because
That's
it
hilarious.
30x in like an hour. Yeah.
That's
So that was an expensive movie, but you know, it's whatever. I still think about that sometimes.
uh,
Oh man. Yeah, crypto's a wild space, dude. Crypto is a
I'm
wild space.
I'm only I still don't know how to I don't have a Coinbase account. I'm that old that I just can't literally wrap my head around it. So I just buy the ETFs.
Yeah, I mean that's not bad, honestly. Yeah, I think the only place to buy it was a sketchy one, dude. You had to buy it on, I think it's called Moonshot. Yeah, it's on Moonshot, just some random app. But crypto is really crazy because I mean you don't really have to set anything up. Like back in the day when crypto first came out, you literally just needed to download an app and you get a wallet and you can do whatever you want on it. Nowadays they require your ID and the KYC and all that. But back in the day, it was the Wild West, dude. Like you can do anything without an ID. They didn't have to know who you were at all. But now it's a little bit more regulated
Yeah.
with all
I have
that.
a
So.
my girlfriend told me she started she has a coin that you can't trade. It was created by some Stanford student. She got in and it's literally mined on mobile phones. And
Are you
so
talking
she
about
made
Pi?
I don't think it's Pi.
You said
No,
Stanford.
it's not a main coin. It is not listed on Coinbase. It's nothing.
It's Pi, dude. I have that Pi
And
USDT. I'm pretty
oh,
sure.
do you? Well,
Yeah, I've been mining that for years on my phone. You just go in there and tap a button once a day, right?
yes, that's
Yeah,
that's it. And
they
so she's got that
they
and she's
launched
like,
it recently.
well, she said, I can make a lot of money off of this if I were able to sell it. She can't sell it.
You can now. You can.
I'm gonna
Um,
tell her. I'm
it's
gonna
on.
tell her Mike said you can sell it now.
I
And
haven't
Nader,
done
by the way, if Nader's still listening, call me because you're
it.
the DGen that probably knows exactly what to do with this crap.
You can go onto Pionex, Pionex. That is where someone I know sold it. I'm just holding it.
I think she said
Um,
that she needed for this particular coin, she said, I need an address in Asia.
I don't
So I told her,
know.
I said, go, I'll pay for a vacation for the amount of money she was talking. I said, I will invest in you as as an angel investor. I will buy you a first class ticket over to Asia. We'll pay somebody to use their address and we'll sell that amount of money and just bring it back.
Well, if she sold it, I was thinking about selling it day one. It was at the top, and it's been going down ever since. I
Wait,
have
we,
like a
we
few
just got the
thousand of this
chat
coin.
lit up on this, Mike, by the way.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's not even worth selling it. I mean, it's like at 45 cents now. It was at $1.50 or whatever. I just still mine it every day.
So what do? You go in there and just press a button every day and it gives you a
Yeah,
certain amount?
yeah. Well, you mine, so you press a button to continue mining. So if you press it once a day and you mine a certain amount based on how many people that you got to sign up. It sounds like like a pyramid
Ponzi.
scheme.
Yeah.
But it's free. I mean, I didn't pay $1.
I think that's what she did too. She was trying to get me into it. And then I said, I'd rather play Candy Crush than
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I'm doing right now. I press mine and it shows you an ad, and I just close the app. Do it once a day.
so they get paid on the ad.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's kind of
Which
like, on
whatever.
my podcast, somebody asked me, why do I hate Circle so much?
Yeah,
And I I don't hate Circle. I get USD makes sense. It makes sense that you have a stable coin and you make money off of the interest with people basically paying you dollars for the
yeah,
stable coin. What I don't understand is that they make a million bucks in the last annual year, and they have 15% growth, But what happens when interest rates actually start to go down? They have to make this up on growth. And so
Yeah.
at trading, their valuation, they're trading 151 times forward earnings. And so I said, why would I want to invest in something that I don't really understand, that has no competitors, but probably will have competitors at 151 times forward earnings versus taking Robinhood, which we know the business model. We know these
Yeah.
guys innovate. We know these guys are going to tokenize, and they're trading at somewhere near about 70 times forward earnings.
Right.
So
No,
is the
I get
yeah,
that.
the valuation makes sense to me. And the way I think about stuff, that makes sense.
Visa used to be one of my favorite stocks until I heard about the potential of stable coins to disrupt the industry, because I don't know, I'm not like a stable coin expert or anything, but I know for sure, I'm pretty sure stable coins can have way less fees than these credit card companies, just based on how the technology works. But Visa has held up pretty good. They did come down on news of the Circle IPO, but overall they've been performing pretty well still. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think on my newsletter, like I have people paying me for my newsletter, and I
Yeah,
think like 10% of that goes to Stripe or something. I mean, it's some
exactly.
crazy percentage.
Yeah.
And so I'm just waiting for somebody to come up with a stable coin, which I can buy, which then people can buy to actually come in and pay for that. And then we don't have to, do any of this exchange stuff with credit cards and validation and stuff. And we can just use stable coins, and you pay 1% fee instead of the 5 to 10% what
I
you
mean,
pay
yeah,
on Visa.
you technically can. It's just it's harder to, like, I don't know, integrate
Yeah.
into the systems and whatnot. Like, you can easily have someone just send you a stable coin and it's basically free and instant. But it's just not really that well integrated into all of our USD payment systems, you know?
And that's
Um,
where I think Circle's business model makes sense if they
yeah,
were to, and they're integrating now with Coinbase, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Um,
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that's one, but I mean, I don't know. Sorry to get you off on crypto, but it seems like James has thousands and thousands of those fucking Pi coins. So
Yeah.
James is a Pi coin thousandaire, it looks like. So
Oh, you cut out a second there, but
James may have thousand. I said James is a thousandaire in Pi coin.
I think I have 3,000.
Wow.
Let me see. 32, 34, but I think half of them are locked up for a few years. Um,
Oh,
and a lot of them, you got to get people in your circle to actually do their KYC to get access to all of them. So I think I only have access to like half, like 1,500.
James accidentally locked it all up. I
Yeah.
remember there was something. It's funny because the website Travel Zoo, back in like 2000, they offered people who invested in like E-Trade. So I remember for some reason I got allocated shares to Travel Zoo for like signing up. And then 10 years later, they said, we want to get these shares off our books. So we want to buy them from you. And they pretty much said, name your price. So I think I had like
Travel
5
Zoo.
shares or something. And I said, $2,000 a share. They sent me a check for like $10,000 just to get it off their books.
What is it? Travel Zoo? I don't even know what that is.
It's like a website where you sign up as a member or something for travel stuff.
Interesting.
And yeah, they just for some reason I was early on like subscriber, and they said, hey, as a subscriber, you can get shares. And I never
Yeah,
used the website. I never paid for the website. And I don't
that's
know if I'm going to
interesting.
jail for this, but a few years later, they pretty much just sent me a check for 10,000. I cashed it.
That's that's
So
wild.
I don't know. Maybe I got Kim Jong Un and North Korea coming after me with hey, we sent you a check for $10,000. Let us into your router.
Yeah, I don't know. I've not heard of that till now. That's funny.
But I'm not going to. Listen. Full disclosure to the feds who are listening to this, I spent that money long ago.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
God, I paid taxes on that one.
That's funny.
By the way, I'm looking at TEM, the Nancy Pelosi one.
Yep. Oh,
That
Tesla
one,
died, by the way.
oh God.
Hold on.
That's political. That's gotta be it's down 2%.
Look at this. Oh, it had to been robo-taxi news. Look at this. Wait.
Oh.
Well, they went up actually. The percentage chance went up. That's interesting. I don't know what is going on there then. It's spiked up from 42 to 51% that they're going to launch by 2025.
Evan usually on Twitter has really. Oh, he just said 2 minutes ago. What's going to happen over the next several years is a fundamental transformation of the company from a pre-autonomy world to a post-autonomy, and I'm working on a new master plan to articulate that. That was 2 minutes ago, and that's when that thing shot up, right?
Yep.
So he's working on a new master plan, which the street wants stability. Musk isn't stable.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
So he also said, if we're not making 100,000 Optimus humanoid robots a month in 60 months, I would be shocked.
Yeah, those robots are crazy too.
And he says we've already expanded our service area in Austin. It's bigger and longer. By the way, that's a reference to the penis shape area that they designed. Remember?
What the diner you're talking about?
No, in Austin, the actual area that they outlined in Austin.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's the shape of a penis, and he said now the thing in Austin, it's bigger and longer.
Oh my God.
He's such a fucking
funny guy. Look at this. It's just dying right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's only down 3%. I mean, this is nothing for like bag holders who sit there and hold this stock.
It's not.
If you get the chance to buy this under $300 again, just buy it. I mean, if you're not buying under $300, you just don't need to buy this stock at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that you need to know what you're buying, the price that you're buying at, and what the potential is. And in my mind, I think the potential is huge, but I'm not willing to go along with this volatility. So I own the majority of my Tesla. My Tesla position is in XLY, because when you add up XLY, 40 something percent of that is between Amazon and Tesla.
No, that's fair.
And it's fairly stable. It's not as crazy as the stock. And both those companies I own a lot of, and I don't mind holding them. So that's my take on that one.
So XLY is 40% Tesla.
XLY, it's 40% Amazon and Tesla.
Got it. Okay.
I'll tell you the holdings right now.
It's like Tesla is 16%.
Yep. And Amazon's 23%.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. 0.08% expense ratio.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look at it. But like, what is QQQ?
What is Q? Tesla? I think is in the top 10 of Q.
Oh, it must be. Has to.
Yeah, it's 2.78%.
Oh, way lower. Yeah. Hey, that makes sense what you're doing actually.
Well, the way I got into Tesla was I bought Tesla outright to buy and hold, and then I couldn't take the volatility. So back in 2018, I started actually buying and holding the ARK funds. But she got a little crazy with the percentage of Tesla in that fund.
Yeah.
Let me
and
see
a lot of other stuff. She had a lot of losers.
And Tesla's 10% of that ETF. And so she started it started creeping up, and she would sell after it got to like 10%. And I was like, I don't need to hold the other stuff. And Tesla's just a minor portion of this. So I actually wound up switching to XLY.
Yeah. Look at this. ARK has actually been doing okay lately. It's breaking out.
Is that the Weinstein stuff?
Yeah, yeah. This is actually a great example of Weinstein. We got the stage 2 uptrend here, the
And by the way, if you
consolidation.
don't have 10 people that have joined this and bought TrendSpider by now, good God, we can't sell shit at this point.
Yeah.
We have given so many great ideas here just using
I know, right?
TrendSpider.
I know. I'll drop the link again. It's actually, it's like I said, it's on a great deal right now too. I think it ends in like an hour. So if you
You
guys
got a
are
better
waiting to
deal than
sign
I
up,
do as an affiliate.
yep. But yeah, look at this. I mean, stage 4 decline.
D-Man has a trading view. Let's mock him. He's got trading view. So, and he tells me all the time, he feels inferior with trading view because it's so bad compared to what you
It's
guys
really,
have.
it's really fallen behind.
Yeah.
Really fallen behind lately. It used to be, viable, but honestly, I think we've surpassed them at this point, and we're
Oh,
only
yeah.
getting better.
Well, and not just the technology, Mike, it's the customer service. You can
That's the huge
literally
part.
go to that contact us button and say, hey, I want this. And if they can't build it for you, they lead you down the path of actually building it for you. Like, for instance, I wanted a triple bar. Go and Google what a triple bar is. I used to play the triple bar all the time.
Oh yeah,
I don't,
like a 3-bar play. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how to program that. Then James emails me back with the triple bar kind of, oh, you just do this. I think it was James. I don't know. Mike, I still haven't built it. So guess what you're building for me after this little live session?
A 3-bar play, huh?
You're
Scanner.
building me the 3-bar play.
That's funny. Yeah, I remember that was like one of the first patterns I ever heard of in trading.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And you can trade that on a 5-minute chart and, you win 60% of the time, 50% of the time. But the money that you make off of the bounces, it's so good.
Yep. Yep.
And you could literally set up a scan and an alert, and you can say, okay, this stock has a triple bar. Let me quickly go in and look at the chart. And you don't have to sit there and watch. I used to play the triple bar by sitting and watching the damn charts and saying, oh, this one's coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a solid pattern. I haven't really paid attention to that pattern a lot lately, but I remember that was like one of the literally the first ones I used, like pretty much like this kind of setup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the first candle I think is green. The second candle has to be red if I'm right.
Yeah, maybe red or like a doji even, if I
Yeah.
recall. Yeah.
Yeah. I forget the specifics, but it was in the bull market of 2020 that I made a fortune off of trading the triple bar. And I
Oh,
had to
nice.
sit there and watch charts. And now we're back in meme stock trading. And you're telling me that $50 a month, which is what you pay for TrendSpider, you can't make $50 a month on triple bars. That just means you're working too hard and you're not trading enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the market's been incredible lately, hasn't it?
Oh, I mean, it's just, I know some people where this from April till now kind of changed their lives.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was
I
just,
believe
it was
it.
that good. And it was,
Yeah.
I don't think it definitely, if you had a lot of money, it made you even more money.
Yep.
But I also know people who were scared to get back in.
Always be like that. That's what makes the markets go around.
Well, I'm writing a newsletter about, I think the type of trader you are depends on the type of market you grow up in.
Yeah,
Meaning,
for sure.
like I grew up in the really started trading about 1985 into the 90s during that whole internet phase and stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so you saw that run up. By the time I was 30, it was, the dot bomb in 2000. And I lost money, but I remembered my grandfather saying, hey, the market is meant to go up. So you just need to reallocate stuff. And I timed it pretty well around 2000. You saw, I mean, we went over earlier. I bought Microsoft in 2005. That was dead money for 10 years.
Yep.
Absolute dead money. But I
Yep.
had a bunch of money sitting in that. So, it's not like I optimized everything. And to D-Man's point, yeah, there's a total. Yeah. And D-Man, there is a phone app. But your phone app, It doesn't do what the website does. Your website is so good.
Yeah, it does what it can. Like, I don't think there's much more like it should do. Like, is there anything like, because you can view your scan results.
I can't do
Um,
strategies.
the strategies is not on there, I don't think.
Somebody did figure out a way to put strategies on there, by the way, one of my listeners.
To the mobile app.
Yeah. So you can't
Interesting.
create a strategy or edit a strategy, but you can see the strategy entries and exits.
Yeah, and you can see all your custom indicators, and yeah, stuff like that. I think it does everything that it should do. Everything else, I think you probably should do on a PC anyway, but
Yeah,
Sidekick on mobile, I don't know.
I will tell you, the only reason the mobile app is disappointing to anybody is because the website is so good.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is honestly a good point.
It's not like the web app is missing anything or you're missing out. It's just that the website is so good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that's
mean,
fair. That's a fair point for sure. But I mean, I use the scanners a lot. Those were great for me. That's
yeah,
really
I'll
most I
tell you.
mean,
I used the scanners on the mobile one time. I was out hiking.
yeah.
And my buddy said, "Yeah, you're such a good trader. Tell me what's going on." We went on the mobile app and I bought like, $50 worth of a stock. And I said, "Watch, we'll make some money just on this scan." I did the scan. And I remember by the time we were done with the hike, I think it was like $55, which isn't a crazy amount. But he was
Yeah.
like, "Holy shit, you just made like 10% just sitting there off his scan." I said, "Yeah."
It's
And
awesome.
that, by the way, was a TrendSpider sign up.
Oh yeah. There you
My
go.
buddy signed up just based on that one.
Hell yeah. Love to hear
So,
that.
yeah. Okay. It's now been 2 hours and 15
Yeah.
minutes. So
Yeah, we gotta call it here. Gotta
I think
call
we're
it.
done. Mike, I want to come back on. So you guys invite me
Yeah.
whenever you want me back on.
Sounds good. Yeah, this has been great. It's been great having someone else on the live with me. It's the first time we've really done this. We got this, new StreamYard set up. So definitely down to do it again sometime.
Yeah,
Um,
look for Mike putting up graphics that have the StreamYard logo on them like he did
maybe we can
last
just throw that
time.
up right now.
I think it's gonna
Get the
cover our
TrendSpider
faces if we
logo
do our
there.
graphic up.
You
Oh,
get the
there's the
little logo
TrendSpider
there.
logo.
Yep. Got that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
I
the
want to
way,
create some
I
cool
got the
stuff
hat.
with it.
Dan, I'm wearing Dan and Brad. I'm wearing the hat. I'm wearing the hat. So I got the logo up there.
Yeah, I need to get me one of those.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. I
all
may use
right.
StreamYard too, but thanks again for having me. I appreciate it. Hopefully it was good for you guys.
No, this has been great. This has been great. Definitely down to have you in soon. Yeah, we'll see. I've been trying to go live a lot more recently, just whatever's interesting popping up. So earnings, yeah, I think I'll be going live for FOMC, but it's gonna be it's earnings season. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's
Yeah.
up.
If you go live on Apple earnings, I'll come in with anybody else who wants to debate me about the future of Apple.
All right, sounds good. Maybe we'll do that. When is Apple earnings coming
I
up?
think next week.
Okay.
Next
Yeah.
week.
I'll
I
keep you
think it's
posted on that. It's
the
next
31st
Thursday.
or something.
Cool.
Yeah, like I said, you guys can call me like 5 minutes beforehand and say, "Hey, we need a live guest. You want to go on?" And 9 times
Sounds
out of
good.
10, I'm sitting on my couch, Mike, doing nothing. So 9 times
Sounds
out of
good.
10, you guys are my preferred vendor. And honest to God, if you didn't give me the platform for free, I would absolutely pay for it.
Oh yeah. Glad to hear that. I would
Absolutely.
too. I mean, I need it at this point for my
I feel
trading.
there was one time where I was a paying customer and Dan didn't run a special. And so I went without it for 2 weeks. And I
Nice.
still tell that story on my podcast. I felt naked for 2 weeks
Yeah.
and
No,
it
for
was
real.
so uncomfortable. And
Yeah.
anybody that has TrendSpider, go without it for like a few days and then tell me that it's not like essential to your trading.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you get everything set up, it's hard to leave.
Yeah. Okay, man. I'll talk to you on Twitter.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Later, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Let me put up the thumbs up. Oh, it's not doing it.
Oh, I got it.
it